Alright, let's get the stream running on the OBS side of things, and here we go. We should be live now. I'm just gonna make sure we got everything up. Yeah. Let's just make sure here. Where is YouTube? Why is it black? Why is the screen black on the YouTube side of things? I gotta figure that out. Is it? Never mind, it isn't. It's a YouTube studio thing. There we go. It's working. Alright, welcome everybody to the weather tracking, severe storm coverage. We're doing it. Today's the day. Oh, cancel. No. I almost just shut down my computer. It's not good. Okay, we're coming back here. Hold on. Here we go. Don't mind that. That's hopefully the only time that's going to happen. So yeah. Here's the like the overall threat that we're looking at right now. So we've got an enhanced risk for Chicagoland and surrounding areas, and then right along the Ohio River Valley down here. So I'm gonna turn this echo off. I was mainly listening for how my audio sounds, and now I don't need it. We do have an ongoing severe thunderstorm warning that we're gonna check up on here in a couple of minutes. But right now, this is the main threat. I am gonna see if I can optimize my setup here a little bit just to get everything running smoothly for the YouTube side of things. Because, obviously you gotta make stuff look good for you guys watching. So yeah, we're gonna get going here in a second. I think hopefully that's Discord telling everybody, yep, there's the live stream, it's out, is official. Okay. So now hopefully this should be running a little bit smoother. Hopefully we don't get any stutters or anything on the Radar Omega side of things. Why did I just close out Chrome? It's awesome. Why is there we go. Should be going right now. I don't know why it isn't. But anyways, I'm gonna I might open this here or something. I don't know. It's whatever. Okay. I'm still getting things set up because, I was expecting storm initiation to happen in about 20 minutes, and it happened 20 minutes ago. So yeah. Anyways, we're mainly going to be focusing on the enhanced risk up here because that's where we have a tornado watch that's out right now. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit. Not at the moment though. So this risk up here is mainly hail driven. You see we've got, I believe this is a 30% hatch risk for hail. They're predicting over at the National Weather Service, they're saying apple-sized hail, and it's going to be widespread. So large hail in here, and I think that's a 15% hatch down here. But the main hail threat is going to be from these supercells that are popping up right here. You can see them already. So yeah, there's that. And then what else? It's the wrong one. So let's look at just the wind risk here because that's what's driving the enhanced risk out to the east. And then we've got a hatched risk down here. I think it's another 30% hatched, and that's just for the Ohio River Valley. Now, the one thing that I'm most worried about, and I will always be most worried about, is this tornado threat, which is actually mainly down to the south here. We've got a 10% hatch risk for basically Chicagoland and south of I-80 between Rantoul all the way out to Peru, and then down to I-65 into Indiana. But other than that, that's what we're looking at. And then we've got a large 10% hatch risk. Same spot, Ohio River Valley, right now. So that's kind of the setup. Now let's take this off here. And let's get our tornado watch overlaid. So here's where the tornado watch is. You can see these storms are popping up right in the middle of them. So good job by the NWS there. So yeah, basically primary threats include a few tornadoes likely with a couple of intense tornadoes possible. Widespread large hail and isolated very large hail events up to 3 inches in diameter likely. And then scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 mile an hour possible. I don't think we're going to see much of the wind gusts. It's going to be a supercell mode storm, unless they're saying maybe later on if the cold front wants to bring a little MCS through or whatever. So yeah, and then our probabilities, we've got a moderate 60% chance of an overall tornado threat. So that's like could be anything from EF0 to an EF2, or really EF1, and then EF2 to EF5 risk, which is considered a violent tornado. We have a moderate chance, 40% chance. However, as far as how much develops is going to be a given, obviously. So who knows about that? It's really it's up in the air at the moment. So it's really dependent on what forms. Which I mean, right now we're seeing a supercell coming up. So overall wind threat 40-20, hail is 80-60, high chance of overall hail threat, 60% chance of 2-inch in diameter hail, and higher. So yeah. Anyways, as far as the convective system goes, the cap broke probably 30 minutes ago, and so now we're seeing initiation here. What is surprising to me, though, is how cloudy it's been just in the last couple, probably in the last hour. I would have expected it to clear out a little bit more, and I'll show you guys that on the satellite imagery here in a couple of minutes. But I'm really surprised as to we've got a tornado watch and it's cloudy out, because that isn't too good for tornadoes. Just because you don't have as much cape. But I guess that's for storms developing, so it's really up in the air. So we've got one storm that's popping off right now. We've already got 1.25 inch hail on this storm. Multiple, never mind, 2-inch hail. Forget I said anything. 2-inch hail reports on that one. So that's just awesome. What are the tops in this? So we're looking at, let's actually move over to Davenport here. I just want to see if this is rotating yet. No, not really. I'm just going to check the rest of the tilts here. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like we're getting much rotation yet. As far as the echo tops go, we're looking at, that's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. There we go. Already up to 36,000 feet. These storms just got initiated, too. I mean, this has been in the last 20 minutes. I mean, let's see. There's 4 o'clock. I mean, literally 4:21 is when is when that popped up. I mean, 20 minutes ago, and you already got a severe thunderstorm going. That's how quickly things are going to happen today as well. The storms are just going to fire off left and right. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just kidding. Hopefully we don't get tornadoes. But we're gonna be here if there are storms. Now behind it, it looks like we've got a couple of smaller cells popping up here. But I think honestly it's pretty close to the cold front. It's gonna be right back here, I think. Maybe even a bit further. I gotta check that. But yeah, anyways. That's the word right now. I'm gonna bring you guys over here to just what the setup's looking like as far as the satellite imagery goes. Because I do want to show you guys that. I would like to. So, yeah, where is... Here we go. So this is what it looks like right now. You can see we've got these storms popping off down here. That's the cell that we're looking at. So you can see the cold front is basically, you can kind of see it crash into the to the dry line there. Now we've got those storms firing. You can see them pop up like right down here along this line. And that's what we're gonna see. Plus, I just looked at the next scan, and this initial supercell is getting bigger by the minute. So we are looking at a very active system already, and it has been not even maybe half an hour, less than that. So yeah, and you can see that storm just started to explode. And the characteristic with this though is that there's daytime heating down here, which is where all this energy is coming from. You can see down just a couple of hours ago, this whole area was under sunny skies. So unless this clears out, which maybe it will, unless it gets completely shrouded by these storms, who knows? I mean, it's really a guessing game. I've been looking at the models for days now, and even throughout today they've changed multiple times. So yeah, we're looking at multiple reports of 2-inch hail already. So the hail is obviously happening. We've got that large hail occurring. So let's see here. So yeah, again, National Weather Service, they're just saying here's the graphic. Developing thunderstorms 4:30 to 6 p.m. Pretty solid timing for the development. Destructive hail over 2 inches in diameter. We're seeing that already, damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour. That's just to get its severe criteria. That's literally really doesn't mean much. Damaging winds are very isolated, especially with these supercell storm modes, unless it's a derecho, which you know my experience with derechos. I'm a big derecho guy now. So yeah, anyways, let's continue. So yeah, and then a few tornadoes after 6 p.m. So that's when they're done forming. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, already 70 decibels on this new storm here. That's crazy. So yeah, there's the development there. That's kind of just to put it in motion. So yeah, and we're looking at many storms now starting to fire, really along this line. I wouldn't be surprised to see more. I need a straighter line than that. It sucks that we can't get like a straight line tool or something. But basically somewhere along this line, like that's where the dry line is coming up. So yeah, man, look at this hail. Big core. Again, I don't think this is rotating yet. You know what I might do? I'm just gonna pull up a radar scope and see if I can get just some higher tilts on this. Actually, we could use Lewis. Never mind. We also got 2.2 inch hail now on this. 2.2 inches. There you go. So that's now 2.25. So hail's still getting bigger, without a doubt. And it's gonna be like that all night, for sure. What are the tops on the Lewis side of things? Pretty high too. 42,000 feet. So I mean that thing just popped off in the last 10 minutes or so. And that's what prompted me to go live. And I looked at the radar after 5 minutes. I was like, oh, there's first storm. Initiation happened. Let's go live, I guess. So that was what happened. So So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna just look at this photograph really quick. So that's, where's that? I don't even know. Cape Value's getting up into the 2000s at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of the word. So mainly gonna keep an eye on this storm just because of how intense it's getting already. Again, so what we're looking at, the rotation. Can't really see much. Maybe a little bit up there, upper level, but until we see something closer to the surface, we can't really say that. I mean, most of the storms are going to be rotating in some way. So I mean, I'd maybe watch like that right there or down here, but nothing defined yet for sure. So again, I wouldn't go too far as to do that, for sure. So I wonder, how do you? Oh, here it is. Here's like the whole volume thing. This sucks, by the way. I don't like this. I really don't like this. That's the storm track settings, right? Let's actually turn off linear mode and do cellular mode, because we're going to be tracking supercells today, not derechos. I think that was what we did the last time, which was supercells. So this is yeah. I'm getting back into the swing of things here on the radar omegas. So that's kind of the word at the moment. So yeah. Really big storm here with this hail, and then we're still watching kind of these three storms down here. These two might go into a merger here. I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, basically everywhere else, this is behind the cold front back here, so up here is nothing really to worry about. Here we go. Maybe a rogue cell coming in out here. Not entirely sure though. Yeah, lots of hail reports are. I mean, look at how fast these storms popped up. I mean, it was like that. It was very fast. Dodgers won, by the way, just for any of you guys wondering. Dodgers did win. Good for them. So yeah, the mesoscale discussion that was out earlier is now gone. I wonder what this warning is underlying. So 1.75 on the hail. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I mean this storm easily has golf ball size hail. I mean we're already getting 2.25-inch hail. So that's right around golf ball size. And then let's see, think 2.5, 375 is probably baseball sized, and then 4 inches is softball. My weather notifications, whatever it is, isn't loading up here. That's not good. Honestly, I think it got shut off when, yeah, there we go. It should be popping up now. There we go. We got it back. There we go. Cool beans. So yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna keep looking at this reflectivity here. Maybe something going on here, kind of lower level down here at Coal Valley. I'm just gonna check tilt 2 here. Okay, maybe not. It's probably because of the proximity that is to the radar. So that's the new severe thunderstorm warning. Everything's gonna get hopefully back up online here soon. Yeah, I think when I almost signed out, almost shut the computer off, it closed down the notification server that I have running that runs those alerts that you're seeing now on the screen. So once it kind of catches up, plus news severe thunderstorm warning now, 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That's going to be Aledo, Viola, and probably not Millersburg. I know you're on the warning, but you're not. You'll be close. You'll be close. I'm more watching this storm. I mean, this one's obviously the best looking right now. So yeah, big hail core still, and that's gonna be the word all day basically. Is hail cores upon hail cores, with a side of tornadoes, in certain cases. So that's kind of the word. So yeah, let's see. Where's still no rotation yet. Maybe a little bit, possibly upper level. Let's check Lewis and just see what's going on, because upper level is going to be what we see first, obviously. Yeah, nothing really going here. Where's tilt 2? Yeah, we got nothing. Maybe we could go up to like Milwaukee. I know it's far out, but it's worth a shot. Nope, not correlation coefficient. I need velocity, please. Maybe a little bit going on, but again, I mean, this is pretty broad, so you can't determine much from that. I mean, you could even go down to Lincoln. Can I switch the radar, please? Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this one's really far away. You're not going to get much accuracy on that. So let's just go back to Davenport then. So we're just waiting. I think there's another one behind it that's forming too. So honestly, the best looking one right now is going to be the one down south as far as tornadoes go. This one in Aledo, because it's got nothing to the south of it, except for this little guy down here. It's got nothing to the south of it to choke it off. Because if this one gets like the northern storm, where it's got this huge kind of fanning effect once the tops reach their cap, it's gonna cut off the other storms. So, but this one right now is best producing. I think we'll probably see a new severe thunderstorm warning for this too in a little while. Because I mean, once this hail core like right out here gets out that way, you're gonna need to issue something new. So we got 4 storms, a 5th one coming in. This one, hold on. Can I get out of full screen mode, please? Thank you. So this one down here, it's got some hooking going on to it. I know, obviously, it's close to the radar. You know, you're gonna get some inaccuracies. That looks like a couplet to me, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of a couplet. And I think it's messy, but it's there. If we can back it up with tilt 2, we can. Also getting 2-inch hail reports now out of Davenport. So, doesn't take a big storm to produce the big hailers, the golf balls. So we haven't seen any apple-sized hail yet, so that's good. But I mean, as soon as we see bigger storms start to pop up, you know, we'll probably see some bigger hail. But right now, nothing. So that's about it. There's something actually going to the south of the storm. This might be part of a bigger merger going on. I think these two can merge too. Right here, so like these two down here. And then honestly, it looks like I'm gonna take this down to 7 frames here. I think we're seeing another storm come out of this one right here. Because if you just run it back, you can start to see it kind of come off of the other one. So yeah, and one thing I want to note while we're looking at this, let's bump it back to 14 frames. This gets us basically all of our storm motion. So you can see a lot of the initial movement is going to be to the north, but then our jet stream wants to take everything this way. So that's where you get that shear, which is going to be our tornado threat. That's basically, then you get a hodograph and you can see storm motion and everything. It's complicated meteorology at that point. But to put it simply, like, I know obviously it looks like they're kind of doing this, but they're going to be doing one of those going that way. And so now the storm motion, I'm just gonna kind of redraw that there. So now your storm motion is like the low level winds are gonna be right here. I'm just gonna start changing colors here because why not? And then your low to mid level right here, and then you got kind of mid level right here, and then mid to high, and then high level right there. So basically you get this kind of hooking motion, and that's what causes storms to hook. So that's what we have today. If you look at the hodographs. Another 1.5 inch hail report out of where is this? Just Quad Cities. I can't really think of which quad that would be. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna check up here. So other than that, I think we're really just waiting for these things to fire up. Reed Timmer in Minonk, Illinois, which I think is somewhere south of here probably. He's got a great view on these storms. It's sunny down there too. It's quite cloudy here in here in Chicagoland actually. It's pretty wild, considering the setup today. So yeah. Anyways, I'm interested to see how these two storms kind of play together here. Because obviously the hail might be weakening on this. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this whole day has been forget about it. Whole day has been an interesting setup. So I'm interested to see how things play out. Looks like we've got another storm firing up right here, just to the northeast of Princeton. And then maybe some more going on out to the east of our initial line here. And then we've got kind of this layer out here, and we can back that up on the Chicago side of things. Anyways, I'm gonna check back up and just see if we got any sort of rotation. Because that'd be nice to catch it, obviously. So yeah, there's that. Still some rotation down here. I don't think it's going to come together very well just because of the environment it's in. If this storm down here continues to blow up like we saw this one do up north, then it's gonna completely choke off this one. It's small anyway, so it really doesn't have anywhere to go except for merging. Down here, this storm still, I think, has a lot of potential to turn into a pretty big supercell. No clue if it's rotating yet. Probably not. Let's just verify. Yeah, really not. Oh, hold on. There's something back here. Now this would, in normal cases, this would be a very tight couplet. However, I think this is just the radar being kind of messy right now. Yeah, this whole setup is looking good in the sun, but we don't have sun right now, so. Plus, it's going to be going down here. Sunset's at 5:40, so. I mean, yeah, not much going on. Let's see here. So, other than that, I mean, a lot. We're just waiting for these storms to continue to initiate further. Um, so far, I mean, we've only seen big hailers, nothing to do with tornadoes yet, which is as expected. The tornado risk is going to increase after 6 p.m. tonight. So we still got about another hour to go until we really see the tornado threat to start to ramp up. I'm going to take a look here at the echo tops and just see initially. So the Alito storm up to 39,000. These ones are only topping like 30, 35. However, this one big one here, we're seeing easily 40,000 foot tops. And then, I mean, on Lewis, oh, what are you doing? There you go. Easily up to 41,000 over here. These ones are actually up to 30, 38,000, 37, and then over here, 38,000. So, really, I mean, this kind of midline of storms here isn't looking too crazy. Okay, never mind. We just got 2.5 inch hail report out of Carbon Cliff in Illinois, which is a suburb of Quad Cities. So yeah, big hail in this storm. It's very small, but you know that just goes to show that anything can produce some large hail out of this. So I'm curious to see what these two storms do. I know I've said this like 3 times in the last 5 minutes, but I am genuinely curious to see what happens. One storm down here is this thing near Ohio, Illinois. If this continues to develop, which it looks like it will, it's going to be kind of the one discrete storm that we're going to have, because the rest of these are now in a line. The only truly discrete one that really can't cut off or can't be cut off is this storm down here. Which, I mean, so far it's looking good. It's just we gotta wait. It's still very early on. I wanted to start streaming, right around initiation time, anyways. So it's all right to not see anything too crazy yet, except for this hail report. Yeah, 2.5 inch hail is kind of crazy. I'm just gonna be honest. So let's just look here. So let's see. Apparently it's up to 75 decibels. Let me just look here. That was on a recent read. It's up to 72. It's still big hail. I mean, that is what the watch underlies, though. So it's whatever. Apparently we've got stuff firing down here near Peoria. I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, we got like one cell. There's a new special weather statement. Not sure where that is. We're not going to really follow those today, unless it's like my immediate area. Because that's different, obviously. That's going to be a lot different. So, let's see here. Where is... Just trying to pull something up here. Anyways, this storm the hail threat is definitely going down. I think it's either going through a recycling phase or it's going to get choked out by another storm. We'll see. It's definitely an interesting environment for sure. So it's really up to how it plays out today. Echo tops overall getting up to about 40,000 feet. So yeah, I wonder, could see some hooking going on here now. Not to like, what is it? The Boy Who Cried Wolf or anything, but just pointing that out there. Like, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. So, yeah, this storm is still producing some hail. I think we're gonna see. Yeah, we're already seeing more hail reports out of where is this? Alito, Illinois. Big hailer out of this one now. Yeah, this storm down here, also new special weather statement. I think that's like Colorado or something. Apparently there's snow squalls or something. So yeah, this storm, big hailer. I think that one's gonna come together really well. New severe thunderstorm warning. That includes Dixon, Amboy, Rochelle, Hillcrest, Oregon. So right along I-88, and that's gonna be for really, I think probably this storm down here, and also this cluster here too. So yeah, and overall, I mean, this thing is coming together. Yeah, I think that those special weather statements are for what we got going on right now in where is it? Actually, I don't know. Maybe the warning already came through. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. It's hard for me to like kind of see what I got going on one screen and whatnot. I think, what do they do here? Said it. I'm trying to figure out if that's a new warning or did they upgrade it or something. They're being really confusing with their warning boxes. I mean, if anything, it could be we're in the middle of what do they call it? I don't even know. Forget about it. More special weather statements coming in too. It looks like Ryan Hall just went live. Never mind, he's live in 30 minutes. So yeah, I actually didn't say anything then. Forget about that. So yeah, this storm down here is looking impressive. It looks like we've got a new hail core coming together here too. On the backside. Same with this one. It's still strong. This storm, we're gonna see some big hail reports, and then other than that, we're seeing this storm, the Ohio storm, developing at the moment. And yeah, that's really it. I say that's really it. I mean, we got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 storms, 5 cells we're looking at. As far as what you want to consider a storm, that's kind of really up to you. I mean, so for this new warning, I just want to go over this. So we've got what is this? Ping pong ball size tail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So nothing too crazy. So and now we've got a nice line of storms coming together here. This storm structure is looking good. It's getting there. It definitely it wants to start rotating, but I don't think it's there yet. It's not. It's still developing. That's for sure. It looks like we got a new hail core coming together on this thing too. Definitely decided to recycle. That was not it dying, which means things are gonna continue to fire here. Even though we've had these storms up for now almost 45 minutes, they're continuing to strengthen. So yeah. Anyways, let's see. This cold front. The reason why we're having these storms too is this massive cold front that's coming through. I mean, it's gonna drop. It's gonna plummet temperatures. It's gonna, especially here. It's 70 and was sunny earlier, and now it's, what are we at? It's gonna be like 30 degrees tomorrow, and maybe snowing. That'll be on the backside of the cold front once it swings through. So yeah, I am interested to see what these two storms down here do. So yeah, it looks like the biggest of the hail is going to come out of right when these storms fire. I think once they get matured, it looks like a lot of them are, they start to produce probably more rain. But I think the updrafts are very strong on this one, because right when these storms popped up, before we were live, I mean, the echotops were up to 30,000 feet in minutes. So I think we just got really strong updrafts. which is why we got such a big hail risk too. Um, so that's what I'm thinking at least. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the plan. We're just gonna keep an eye on things here. I know I'm really surprised these two cells have not merged right here. I am quite surprised. So that's all right though. I mean, who knows? This storm down here is getting a lot more organized. This was I believe it was actually two cells to start. Really don't have anything rotating yet, which is good. Obviously, a good sign. Again, we're not gonna see much until 6 o'clock or later, so I wouldn't make your bets. Don't go crazy in Vegas, guys. All right, please don't. So we've got multiple hair cores on this thing actually. It's very interesting setup today, as far as how everything's going. Um. So yeah, and then I'm interested to see what this storm does down here. Northfield. Quite the setup, I will say myself. So yeah. And then there's this storm down here, the Ohio storm. We're really not seeing a hail core on this thing yet. I'm gonna look at the echo tops and just see where they're at. Yeah, they're only sitting. Actually, hold on. Never mind, they're up there, 42,000 feet. Forget I said anything about low echo tops. If I did say anything, maybe I didn't. But oh yeah, see, it's merging off a little bit. You see it right there. There's that separation. So yeah, there's that. I guess I think they're expecting a mix of these two storms, like this one right here, to come further north, and this one is gonna kind of fan out. I mean, it's doing that right now, which props to NWS. I mean, they got that thing right online. You know, I've been looking at Lewis this whole time. That's awesome. All right, let's check back on the velocities here. Maybe something going on here down on this middle southern storm, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, again, not much rotation going on. So yeah, and again, a lot of the what is it? Most of the hail risk is going to be early on here, I think, and then tornado risk is after 6 p.m. They're saying mainly south of I-80, even though like I barely made it into the hatch risk, literally by like 3 houses. So yeah, looks like another one coming out ahead of this thing. This is definitely not what the models were saying. A lot of the models were saying initiation was going to be like, they're going to be like 3 cells up here, and then they were going to move off, and then it was going to be like bigger ones kind of down this way. That changed. I mean, I've been looking at the models all week too. I mean, it's been all over the place. Even today, I've looked at them 3 different times, and they've been different every time. Like they weren't even consistent, which is why I think we saw the late enhanced risk. I mean, it was still a slight risk when I woke up today, and then finally they put an enhanced risk on it. Very small too. If you guys were here for the start of the stream, it was small. It was very small. So there's that too, I guess. So yeah, we're just waiting on more stuff to happen. Not really many big hail reports anymore. Just a couple of like 1.5 inch hailers down here. These two are going to be the big. Actually, I don't know. We've got a pretty big hail core on this one, the Alito storm. 68 decibels. Um, so yeah. Oh, I missed a lot. Crazy. Anyways, just trying to figure out, um, what we're looking at next. Um, let's see. Let's check back on this Ohio storm here. Might be something going on. Yeah, I think we've got rotation on the Ohio storm here. Let's check Lewis because we're not gonna be sure on this yet until we check it. Definitely matches up. I think we've got a little bit of rotation coming here on this Ohio storm. A little bit for sure. I think we're still, until we get into Medonta here, we're going to be on Davenport's radar. But yes, we do have. Ooh, man, my voice cracks are bad today. So yeah, we do have some rotation on this Ohio storm. Do I need to stop voice cracking? We gotta lock in now. So we're gonna keep an eye on this Ohio storm. Because, you know, obviously, just got to do it. Big hail course still on this one. This Alito storm. That's going to be our next big hailer. Same with this one up here. The first storm, we'll just call it. It's pretty spread out now. So we've got nothing too discreet. I mean, this one looks all right. This one is the best down here as far as discreetness. So yeah, what is the Northwest Illinois? We're looking at 1560 on the Cape. Photographs still look pretty good for right now. So yeah, I see. Here's the thing: the reason why we've got the rotation out here, even though these storms look better down south, is because it's moving into that primed environment. That was the original mesoscale was more of a Chicago-based focus, and that's where the tornado risk is. So I mean, if you just want to look here, let's pull up. That's the wrong one actually. Let's pull up the tornado risk. Almost moving into the hatch risk, so it's getting there. But most of it's going to be right down here. Apparently we got storms firing on the southern side of this too. Down here, I'm not too worried about that right now unless we see really tornado warnings, because the hail threat is not nearly as big as it is up here. So it's mainly tornado and wind driven, and you don't have many ways of tracking wind driven systems. I mean, you really don't. It's not really a given. These two storms, honestly, they might undergo a merger. It's a possibility. This is from Lewis, by the way, so I'm just still looking. Yeah, this Ohio storm is hooking right now a little bit. You can see it wants to become a right mover just based off of where this is going. I mean, you can see it. That's kind of the first one that we're looking at. Evansville, Indiana. I'm just looking at a photograph right now. It looks good for tornadoes, so we might see that later tonight. Again, it's all about when things move into the right environment, and we're getting there. We definitely are. It's another big hail core right there. 69 decibels. Right there. Let's look at the echo tops again. This looks like this one's our best storm as far as the echo tops go. Let's turn off 3D mode here because I don't want to be looking at that too much longer. 42, maybe 43 in there, possibly. Maybe not. So this one has the biggest echo tops. It's probably, I think it's popping off right now. That's for sure. This storm, I'm gonna be honest, it's lost a lot of its energy. Although it's still got a big hail core. So we haven't seen any 2-inch hail reports since the first cell. So never mind. Literally right as I say that, we've got 2.5-inch hail report out of the one storm that's got the huge echo tops on it. It's probably the one that's popping off the most right now. I wonder if, like, we've got, you see there's kind of this opening here. I think that's a glitch in the radar. So it looks like this storm's trying to produce some more. So we're still getting some pretty steady hail reports out of the first storm, and then the Ohio storm, which it's moving out of Ohio now, but that's all right. 1.5-inch hail reports, so it definitely is hailing. I think it's going to hail with a lot of these storms. You're going to need a very weak thunderstorm to not get hail today, at least in the I-88 corridor. There we go. Can't speak today. I guess I say that every stream, but like fumbling over some of my words and occasional voice cracks. It's not fun. It really isn't. So anyways, what is the saying here? Hold on. Okay, tornado warning has now been issued for, where is this? Has it come out yet? No. This weather server needs to update itself. So we got a tornado warning out right now, unless, I mean, maybe, I don't even know, honestly. Anyways, tornado warning, radar indicator rotation, first tornado warning of the night is now out there. Oh yeah, it's there. I didn't know how we didn't see this, but first tornado warning right there. There's your couplet. It's gonna be right in here. Honestly, the closest it's gonna get is to Atkinson, because it's gonna miss Ganesso. So if you're in this area, that's where you need to be taking shelter. So peace side still possible too. So only about 11,000 people in the way of this thing. So yeah, there's your unless it's looking at back here, which, I mean, possibly. I don't know. That was fast though. I mean, we were just looking at this too, and it was like, yeah, it's the couplet's definitely up here. I wouldn't see this being couplet worthy down here. I mean, we'll keep an eye on this back here because it obviously looks good, but tilt 2 and tilt 1 suggest a couplet right here. So I'm going to say if anything's happening, it's right here. Whether it be wall cloud, funnel cloud, tornado. So it's very interesting storm motion today. So now that we're on the topic of tornadoes, obviously, let's just keep an eye on things here. So why are we getting more special weather statements and not tornado warnings? That's what I'm confused about. It's like, oh, what was it on there? I'm so confused right now. Maybe it did show up and I just never saw it. 'Cause I mean, I didn't even see that. That's, wow. Okay. Very interesting then. Yeah, there's a hook on that now. That lines up a little bit better. Yep, there's your couplet. That is for sure couplet. It's definitely not back here anymore. That's a couplet. That is like the couplet. So I need this thing to like actually notify me when something happens. Let's see here. We got a new chat just now. Oh, I did not want to do that. It's in Spanish. I think I've seen this guy before. What is he saying? Google Translate. I took Spanish, but I have no clue what Spanish is. Severe storm official. Strong hail. Potential for severe weather on the northern coast. We must be attentive to the weather conditions. Yes, that is very true. Must be very attentive. Anyways, I'm just trying to figure out like why we didn't get this warning here, unless I just didn't see it. Maybe I didn't, cause I don't know. I guess I didn't. I wonder. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, I don't even know. If you guys saw it, I mean, great. I didn't see it, so not sure what went wrong on that, but hey, it's whatever, right? Anyways, so yeah, this is the first tornado warning of the night. So there's. Why are we getting? I'm gonna turn the special weather statements off. I'm gonna see if I can mess with the config files on this, and just see here. Config. Yeah. Let's do that. I do not want that right there. Now, what I'm going to do is shut down the... I think I already did. Okay. Let's run this now and see what happens. So we've got one tornado warning. Why is it still giving special weather statements? Hello? This thing is confusing me right now. Because I literally told it, I said, don't do special weather statements. So I'm confused now. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I thought I set it up right. I mean, I'm gonna restart it again. Maybe the config didn't save. I know we gotta keep you on track. It's 2.7-inch hail. We're almost up to 3 inches. This is what they were saying here. What could be happening? Oh, here we go. That's what we need. Just delete that line. And then save that. I'm going to make sure there's nothing else. SWS in here. Okay. So now, OBS weather. Oh, that's OBS weather server. Let's get it up and running. So yeah, you can see the hook. It's starting to form on this thing right now. Are you going to open? I need this to come up right now. This is not the time. What in the world? Hold on, guys. We're having just getting some technical difficulties now. Of course, right when there's about to be a tornado. Just technical difficulties. Hold on. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, what did I do wrong here, guys? I don't know. Huh. I wonder. Maybe I messed something up there. There we go. We got it now. Hopefully. Let's see here. Please. There we go. We got it. We got it. It's back up and running. It's working. Working good now. Okay, let's keep an eye on this thing. So, we've got a hook coming. right now. Almost something down here in Alito too. You see this? It's starting to hook, but mainly over here is where we're seeing that environment where it's moving into. Ignore the dog, please, too. Don't worry about the dog. The dog's gonna do his thing and bark when mom's home. That's how the dog is. So don't worry about it, I guess. So yeah, whenever we get something, hopefully it comes through. And if it doesn't, then something's wrong. So yeah, I think there's a good shot this produces here too. Just saying. This storm structure looks good. I think they're undergoing a merger. Yeah, that's rotating. So this Ohio storm has rotation too, but I think it's got to undergo this merger here first. But you can see it there. It's coming together. But this storm right now is what we're gonna focus on because it's that one with tornado warning. So that's what we're gonna keep an eye on. Dog is really not happy right now. I'm gonna tell you that much. So yeah, that's the word, at least right now. So how we doing? Just hopefully that notification system, whatever works. I would like it to. I mean we haven't got anything new, so it's not like it has much to do, but it's all right. Anyways, let's continue. I'm going to see, it's not observed or anything, and we're seeing no debris signature, which is good. I'm just going to look at the echo tops on this here. This one by far is one of our better storms too. You can see 44,000 feet. So it's got very good updrafts. What about over here? I'm just going to check up on this side. 42, 43, 2, 41. So maybe something going off up on kind of the northern side here too. These two storms are coming together very well. So we're gonna keep an eye on all of these. Obviously, we got three kind of big systems. These two never completed the merger either. I was very surprised about that because this one, I guess, considering since it's rotating, it's gonna have that rightward motion. So we also got storms now initiating in the Ohio Valley now. So there's that. Anyways, let's see what's the plan right now. I'm just trying to figure things out. So the rotation looks a lot more broad now than we had before. So maybe it's gonna undergo recycle really quickly. We need this radar loop to update. That's what I need right now. Cause it's been 5 minutes, too long. We really need to spend money on new radars, so that way they can update like minute by minute. I guess that take a toll on your internet though, if you have to pay for internet. This thing still has a good structure. It's small, but it is actually pretty well discrete right now. So yeah, just to inject here too, we've got Cape values in the 2000s on in this environment. So, still potential energy left over for this. It's definitely certain. It's sunset's about to go down, so this is going to be a nocturnal event, for sure. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, if we get a tornado in the daytime, I'm gonna have to leave the stream and go out and record it because I might get a viral video out of that. It's gonna be dark, so I'm gonna stay on with you guys as long as possible unless I get something as far as a tornado, and yeah. So, anyways, that's that. I think the next warning I might be able to actually get this going on the weather radio. I've got it ready to go here. I've been charging it all day in case power goes out or anything. It's not why I bought one. I bought one just to get the alerts quicker, because it's like on my phone it always came 30 minutes late, and if the power goes out you're not gonna have EAS. So I was like, all right, I'll just buy one. So I did, and now I have one, and it's worked good. It's worked very well. I wish I had it for the derecho video. That would have added a lot to it, but I guess you can't have everything, right? Certainly not. So yeah, just keeping an eye on this thing here. We'll know for sure when it's on the ground if we see a debris ball. I don't think we have one yet. I really don't. It's gonna try and produce probably. So yeah, I mean, if we're getting tornado warnings out here, I'm genuinely concerned for what it's gonna be when it actually moves into our predicted environment. Because that's where you see our big chasers down here. They're nowhere close to these, because that's not where they expected them to come together. So let's look here. There's the new update. Still pretty broad, honestly. See the new tornado warning now. Why are we not getting anything on the weather server? I'm confused now. Now I'm trying to figure out what's the deal with this thing. I don't know. Maybe if we do that. Save. There we go. Severe thunderstorm warning just came in. Ah, there it goes. That's me on the screen right there. DeKalb, Illinois. Not me. It's close to me. What is this saying? Let's listen in here.
National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for
This is out here.
Central Illinois, King County in northeastern Illinois until 7:15 p.m. At 5:44 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Sublet to
We got it working now too.
northeast at 30
Finally.
miles per hour. Hazard: ping pong ball size hail and 60 miles per hour.
All right, so nothing serious. At least nothing serious. Yeah, we're getting 2-inch hail reports out of these two storms here too. They're coming together pretty well here. Once they complete this merger, it's going to be big. So we got 2 simultaneous tornado warnings. Ryan Hall just went live too. Just to put that out there. Ryan Hall now live. Attention, everybody. He's gonna take the 2 viewers I have on my stream. Anyways, this rotation's getting tight. This is right over Windsor, Illinois, not Windsor. Windsor. So yeah. So this includes Alpha, Woodhull, Bishop Hill, and Cambridge. So it's going to cross I-74 here pretty shortly, actually, and it's trying to produce. You can see it. It wants to, but it is not producing at the moment, as you can see. So there's that too. So it only says two active alerts. So I don't know. I don't know why. Not sure why these are doing that, but that's whatever. This one has a very large inflow notch, this northern storm. You can see it here. I think this is undergoing a recycling phase. As you can see, we've got a couplet that might tighten up here in a minute. Yeah, there's a new one off to the south. No, there we go. Okay. Yep, we got a wall cloud, I think. That's saying, that's Medonta. Where's that? Hold on. Take a look at this wall cloud here. Look at that. That's a storm right there. That's a thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm. This is what we were looking at in Ohio earlier. There's that wall cloud. So yeah, there's don't do that, please. Thank you. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, this rotation down here over Windsor is tightening up pretty good. This one too. I'm really surprised we're getting tornado warnings this far west, but it is what it is. As long as it's in the watch, people were warned, so it's good. So yeah. Yeah, this Atkinson storm is looking good right now. Still no debris signature for anything yet, which is a good sign, obviously. So yeah. So both of these are looking good. This one also, you're gonna get a 2-inch hail with a side of tornadoes. Okay, here's a new graphic from the National Weather Service. This is not good for me. Main tornado threat area developing after 6 p.m. This includes the Calb, Elgin, and Aurora. Like, it's getting serious now. Destructive hail is also a threat. It's between now I-80 and I-88. They were wrong about it being south of I-80. It's getting serious now. Trust me. They just update it? This warning here? Nope, they did not. I saw it flash. I was like, what in the world? So I'm gonna find some the Twitter post on this, because I'm gonna send this out to everybody just so they know, because this is new. This is a very new thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this sent out here. This hook is wild. I think if this thing hits the right environment, it's gonna pop off. It really will. This rotation's broad, but it's a tighter couplet. This one up here is just trying so hard. It's like if this was any other environment, it's gonna produce a tornado in this situation. That's just what I'm saying. It's true. Yeah, this is getting serious now. It really is. I hate to say it, but it's getting serious for me. So yeah, holy crap. Man. Anyways, I think if this gets tighter, this coupler right here, we're gonna have a tornado, without a doubt. Man, I'm telling you, things just got serious. I'm locked in now, cause I'm in the middle of that red that you saw in that graphic there. Look at the upper level rotation up here. If something comes together here, you got something big. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. Wow, I can't believe what these storms are doing. I seriously can't believe it. Okay. I'm gonna keep getting stuff sent out here just so. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, again, things I'm telling you, things just got serious for me. I'm locked in. I'm very much locked in. I'm gonna keep sharing my stream so that people know what's going on. Um, so yeah, that's the plan at least. I know. I'm telling you, this is a very different setup from what the models predicted too. I mean, it's impressive how wrong the models were. You can't trust them. You really can't. Because it's happening earlier than we expected, and it's happening further to the west than we expected. Um, so yeah, that's the two couplets we got. Look at this. I mean, we got a couplet up here. Lewis showing the same thing. So, if that merger gets complete up there, because you can see we've got these two storms, that something big could happen on this storm, unless it gets into a rather weak environment, which it's not looking like it. I'm just gonna say that right now. Um, Man, these storms down here just continue to look crazy. Look at the hook on this thing. It's almost the storm's trying to, or the jet stream is going to almost outdo itself there. It's going to lose its inflow and might even die. Man, that was fast. It's like all of a sudden we've got, lots of stuff going on. All right, new tornado warning just came in. It's going to be on the weather radar here. That's for the storm that we just looked at here.
The National Weather Service in Chicagoland
Let's see here.
issued a tornado warning for northwestern LaSalle County in
Northwestern
north-central
LaSalle.
Illinois, eastern Lee County in north-central Illinois until 6:45 p.m. At 5:53 p.m.
It's getting real. There's the tornado warning.
Producing a tornado was located over Sublet, 47 miles northwest.
2.5-inch hail on this storm too.
Miles per hour. Hazard: tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter.
Yeah, that's getting strong right there. So we got tornado warning for Subletty, West Brooklyn, Paw Paw, and Stewart. That's going to be right along I-39, just south of 88. And it's going to go along Route 30 right there. So this is going to tighten up here too. And now down here, new update, confirmed tornado in south of Atkinson. Confirmed tornado on the ground. It has been observed. No, you really can't tell if this is a debris ball or not. I don't think so. But we do have a tornado on the ground now. Things have happened very fast in the last 30 minutes. Very fast. So that's the word right now. It looks like this is a very large tornado warning too. So we got 3 tornado warnings to take a look at right now. This one, it looks like it could go through a recycling phase. Tornado warning is going to continue for Atkinson and Anawan. It's been updated to an observed tornado. I think that's what the NWS posted. So yeah, there's that. Just gonna update the Twitter right now. I think, man, everything just happened in the last 10 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. Lots of stuff just happened. Lots. Okay, so Yeah. Everything has happened like boom, boom, boom. We got 3 tornado warnings. You know, we just got put under like a loaded gun situation here in Chicagoland. Like it's great. It's awesome. Look at this. This was the confirmed storm just a couple of minutes ago. That's the wall cloud right there. Yeah, this storm's looking good. It's got very good outflow, some very strong inflow. Man, I really can't tell if we have a debris ball. I don't think we do. Here's Reed Timmer stream at the moment. Oh my gosh, that's freaky. That's a scary storm right there. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's dark. It's big wall cloud. My goodness. So yeah, that's the word right now. Hold on. Where's Reed Timmer? Reed Timmer has the funnel cloud. Where's Reed Timmer? Gotta look him up really quick. Don't need a Tesla ad. I'm not interested in buying a Tesla right now. So this is on the Atkinson storm. This is what we're looking at. Look at that. That's what Reed Timmer's looking at right now. Yep, funnel cloud. Whew. Right there. This is live right now. That thing is touching down. I'm going to put that up there. This is the Reed Timmer stream right now. This is what we're looking at. Straight from Reed Timmer. That's a funnel cloud. So yeah, I'm going to keep that up there. And look, it's tightening up too. It's getting very tight. Man. So that's what we're looking at right now. Reed Timmer got on that thing. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna keep Reed Timmer up and going. Oh man, you need to. I'm gonna put you back up to full screen here. So yeah. So we do have a funnel cloud. I'm gonna check back in on that in a little bit. So yeah, we do have what seems to be a tornado on the ground. Not sure if there's ground contact. Couldn't really see, but man, that is tight. It's a very tight couplet. What are we looking at on the velocity here? 58 touching like 20, so it's up to 70, 80. So probably a preliminary could be like a week, F0. Oh, see, now the hook's wrapping up now. It's going to recycle for a minute. It's going to recycle again for the second time. While it's doing that, I'm just going to keep an eye on everything. We're not going to get much as far as video because it's getting dark very quickly. Let's take a look at these storms. We still got broad but tight rotation in West Brooklyn. Very large hail out of this cell too. You can see it there. Big hail core, basically down to where the hook is. So it's probably going to be rain wrapped. It's going to be dark and rain wrapped. So you're not seeing this thing at all, which is just great. So that's awesome. Will it track north? It's depends. It really depends on where this storm, because I'm right here. Hold on. I'm right here, and it's going straight east here on this storm. But then if that goes northeast, it could come here. Who knows? We won't know until it's pretty close. So yeah, that's will it go north? Who knows? It's still up in the air. It looks like it could. We'll see. So yeah, this other storm is no longer it's lifted right now, but it's still funnel cloud. Um, Now, as far as the southern storm, this one is no longer tornado warned. I think it's actually dying out. It's not nearly as impressive as it was a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, this hook is wrapping up on itself here. Still strong though. It's gonna be right over Anawan. Let's see. Reed still doesn't have it, so yeah, it's not on the ground. That's what I think prompted the confirmed tornado report. Right there. The thing keeps getting tighter. Look at that. That's impressive. Up to 62 miles an hour. Still says observed, which it's good. So. Oh man. So I think we're gonna see a new tornado warning shortly. There it is, right there. Just as I said that, new warning comes through. There it is. So it's going to be for Bureau, Illinois, and Henry, Illinois. I think that's the counties. So that's going to be Sheffield, Wyanett, and Princeton. And also Manlius, Limerick. So that's in the new polygon here. So this thing is looking strong. It has very tight rotation. Doesn't have the best inflow anymore. I think it's again undergoing a recycling phase. So yeah, still observed as well, which is good for the people out ahead of it, because that is gonna get people in their shelters, actually, because some people think, oh, tornado warning, it's gonna blow over. Now that it's confirmed, hopefully that gets people in their basements. So yeah, what is Reed Timmer looking at here? Still nothing. So it's not on the ground anymore. But I think I think it's recycling. Unless whatever this is coming in behind it chokes it off. Maybe. I doubt it, though. On the northern storm here, coming into Paw Paw. Let's use Lewis just because we'll get some more consistent data from Lewis. There's actually something behind it, too. So they can probably extend this warning out longer. It expires in 40 minutes, so I think that's sufficient anyways. So we got two areas of rotation, West Brooklyn and Subletty. So yeah, that's the word there. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think that's a debris ball. I doubt it. But there's a shot. There's obviously a shot. So, who knows? Who knows? Let's see here. So, I think this storm is gonna die out down here. So yeah, this couple just keeps tightening up. It is very tight. Man. 51 touching 51. That's 100 miles an hour. Yep. Very tight. Very tight right now. 45 touching 50. So yeah, anyways, not much happening down south. I think the Chasers made the right decision to come up north here, because it hasn't started down south. It really hasn't. So yeah. Oh, man. So it's gonna miss Anawan. Manlius it looks like it's next under the gun. So if we put a cone out on, that was lightning. I just saw lightning here. So there's that. New mesoskill discussion down to the south. 40% probability of a watch though, so it's not looking crazy. What's the speed on this? 30 miles an hour. So it's actually pretty slow moving. 30 miles an hour. So manless is 6:34. So you have 20 minutes. We should be in shelter now because the storm's there's gonna be hail coming down earlier. This thing just keeps tightening up. I mean, it is. You look at the history on this thing, especially recently, it's gotten tight. Although the inflow is completely dying out, I think it's gonna recycle. I think it's mid recycle right now. Actually, so yeah, this storm I think is dying out. Back up on the north storm, we're still seeing above 2-inch hail, which is as expected for today. Big hail. That's what the enhanced risk is driven by, plus a little bit of just a side of tornadoes, but mainly hail today. Almost 3-inch hail today. Not yet though. Not yet. I mean, there could be 3-inch hail somewhere, and nobody's reported it. That's just what we've seen. Yeah, so I'm getting lightning out my window here. I'm looking to the west from Aurora. I wonder if I can get lightning on here. Oh, I do have lightning on. So, forget about it. Large tornado reported in progress west of Anawan. Not sure if that's a real report, or I'm not sure if that's new. We'll just have to see, really. Yeah, I'm seeing very big lightning. It's all like I'm looking northwest of here. Yeah, it's big lightning. So yeah, again, just another look at what that one observed storm was doing. That was the funnel cloud on it earlier. It briefly touched down by the looks of things. But other than that, oh, wrong one. There we go. So yeah, just trying to figure out here. I don't need this up. I'm trying to clear out my workspace here so I can keep focusing in. So yeah, here's actually I don't know when this was. Let me just put this up. So there's that. Look outside. Yeah, there's lightning. I see it outside. I see the lightning. So allegedly the Anawan storm is back on the ground. So let's go back over to Davenport because it's still where I'd call. This is what I'd call Davenport right here. It's within the scope of Davenport. Yeah, it's honestly it's loosening up a little bit. You can see it started to drop out there. Unless there's something in there, which maybe it is. It does look like, though, there's a new area of inflow opening up right here. So if something's on the ground, we could see it start to strengthen here. There's something that could be a debris ball, honestly. Yeah, that's a CC drop. This thing's on the ground. So that suspicion's confirmed. I know it's obviously dark now, so it's going to be very hard to find everything. But yeah, it's on the ground now. Back on the ground. So that's the word. So yeah, and what is it? So that's Anawan right there. So this is going to continue to Manilas. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it is. So yeah, the severe thunderstorm warning here that's for what is this? King County tornado possible tag on it. It hasn't been updated yet, but considerable damage risk with this. just got upgraded from a regular severe thunderstorm warning to now a to a considerable threat. So just keep an eye on that. Let's see. Have we got an update yet? Oh yeah, it's starting to strengthen too now. We got a 93 mile an hour couplet. So I think we got some on the ground. I mean the velocities are confirming that. If we go over to tilt 2, yeah, it's still up there. Lower level might not be as good. So let's take a look at the echo tops really quick. Not correlation coefficient. I don't need the debris yet. Oh man, look at the echo tops over here. We got that's at least 40,000, maybe 45, 49. 49,000 over here. This storm is only up to 38. So I mean it's maturing now. It's the hail's going to be a lot smaller overall. But I'm just saying it's a mature supercell, and that's probably why it's producing a tornado. So the debris ball on this, let's just take a look. So that's almost a mile wide, which that's probably at the very top of the storm. Definitely not at the base. Is there anything near Indiana? Not yet. Indiana is going to be later tonight. So that you guys are kind of in the watch, like northwest Indiana, but it's going to be late tonight, probably past 11 o'clock, for sure. So that's the Indiana update. For right now, it probably going to be less of a tornado risk, more of a damaging wind threat in Indiana. But it's going to be later. But nothing near Indiana at the moment. Still large hail come down on this pawpaw storm. Say golf ball sized hail for this closest severe thunderstorm up here. That's includes Aurora, Batavia, St. Charles. It's a very broad range. It's going to be this cell right here. So hail doesn't look to be too big. It's going to be bigger back on this storm. Here's what it looked like just before we saw it producing a tornado. That's a very classic wall cloud. Hey, thanks for the sub, Lufthansa Airbus 8340. We got airplane subbing now. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's the word. I don't think we have anything on the ground here. What are we on? We're still on Lewis, so I'm gonna just see. So rotation is gonna cross I-39 here soon. Man, look at this. Hold on, let's pull this up. That's the storm right now. I can't really see much, but it's got a nice structure on it. It's very nice structure. Okay, so it's about to cross Route 32. It's gonna be crossing right about Shabona. That's interesting. So it was 80 degrees in Missouri today. No, never mind, 90. I read that wrong. 90. Man. Big weather day, isn't it? So on our confirmed tornado now, I think we have it radar confirmed. Never mind. I'm surprised they're saying radar indicated rotation. We just had a debris ball in there. Although look at the velocities, they just dropped out completely. So maybe another phase of recycling here going on. I'm trying to figure out if that debris ball is current or not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll see. It's hard to tell, obviously. But you know, it's whatever. Okay. So that's the word right now. I think it's trying to recycle because you can see the new hook's starting to drop down to the south here. Honestly, let me go back to the velocity. I think these two are about to switch. It's going to completely recycle. It's going to be a brand new circulation. So it's going to be just to the south. I think still Manilus is going to be in the target. Let's look here. So, anyways, this whole system back here, these two storms are still very impressive, and they're getting close. But I don't think I mean, especially like basically north of DuPage Airport, you're gonna start seeing stuff soon. But anywhere south, it's gonna be another hour probably, if I had to guess. Maybe a little bit less, but around there, within that reasonable time frame. Probably 7 to 9 p.m. is when we'll see these storms roll through. So that's the plan at least. See, where is? So we still don't have an update on this storm. They're both radar indicated, which is good. I'm still keeping an eye on this one just because it's discreet. It looks the best on radar, and I think it's undergoing definitely a weakening phase on this first meso back here. I mean, it's completely dead, and I think we're seeing a new one down here. So apparently the hail is just still crazy. We're looking at easily 2-inch hail, almost 3-inch hail in some spots. It's going to be isolated 3-inch hail, but widespread hail threat everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you can see that this Atkinson storm, which is now Anawan, Manilus, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, big lightning. Ooh. Okay. So, where's... we have a tornado on the ground, a rope tornado on the ground, on this storm. You just saw, this is Earlville, so that's Compton, basically. Yeah, that's a tornado if I've ever seen one. Looks just like one. So there's a tornado on the ground now. We can confirm that. It's a rope, but it is a tornado is a tornado at the end of the day. So, that's what we're looking at. So looks like, let's see here. It's hard to tell where the rotation is. I gotta look. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be up here. We're gonna get a new tornado warning soon. It's gonna be Shabona, probably Waterman, almost into DeKalb almost. Speaking of DeKalb, actually let's flip over to Lewis. There we go. Yeah, it's literally about to cross I-39. So, I-39 and Route 30. I know a lot of you locals that are close to me think, oh, Route 30, it's right here. Nope. This is out in central Illinois. Man, that was big. That lightning that just went through. So anyways, this is the current tornado on the ground. It's right up here. So I think maybe we got multiple areas of rotation, possibly. We got one down here in West Brooklyn. It's very weak. Where we've got the tornado is right here. And then this is a very, very close to an MCS kind of type of rotation. But it's trying to get there. So if you're like downstream Maple Park, Elburn, Caneville, I'd be on the lookout. Something's trying to develop down there too. Here's what this storm just looked like, the one that we have a tornado on the ground for. A little bit of a funnel cloud. That might actually be ground contact. So we're gonna show this to you guys as soon as we get stuff. So let's see. Still nothing going on the southern side of things. So we're gonna keep our most intensive focus on this set of storms. So I'm gonna tell you guys one thing right now. this polygon here for this tornado on the ground, it should be more something like this. It's not doing this. It's doing more like that. So they're gonna have to update this soon because it's gonna throw people off and whatnot. So yeah, let's check back now. I don't know if we have a tornado on the ground here. It's probably still going through its recycling phase. It's probably on the last end of it. But hey, we'll figure it out, right? Most certainly. So we're gonna keep an eye on that one. Obviously, there's actually a hook coming in behind it. Small couplet of rotation. There's more lightning outside too. So let's figure this out here. So this DeKalb storm is looking interesting. I wonder if that's gonna. Oh, there's the tornado warning. It's about to come through. Get ready.
And vehicles will occur.
Get ready, guys.
Damage is likely.
There we go. There's the tornado warning. We're gonna listen in on this. All right. What are they saying on this one? Just this is how we're talking about. This new rotation now that's warned.
National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a tornado warning for East Central DeKalb County in north central Illinois until 7:15 p.m. At 6:22 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located.
So there it
near
is right there.
Waterman, or near the canal,
Just came through.
moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation.
Okay, so we don't have anything on the ground yet, for obvious reasons. I mean, we probably won't know for a little bit. Here's the Pawpaw storm. Very nice structure. I mean, that's wow. That looks good. That's what we're gonna have all night too. That's what all the storms are like. So here's that look of our last look of the Pawpaw storm, which was on the ground just a little while ago. So let's continue on some more. So we got 3 tornado warnings now in effect. There's a tornado warning. Came in a little bit late, but that's whatever. This storm is not coming back. That's on Davenport too. So let's flip it over to Lewis. Yeah, they're gonna have to put another warning. It's gonna be all in a train here of warnings. So basically, right here between like Pawpaw and Elgin, it's gonna be a pretty large line of weather. So I need to. Oh, no, you guys didn't even see that. My bad. That's my fault, guys. That's your line here. They're training along, which is not good because say we have a violent tornado somewhere, and now you got another one coming in behind it. Not good. But so far we got one on the ground. Why is the NWS not turn this over to a observed tornado? I'm so confused. We'll figure it out, I guess. So yeah, let's see. I'm confused as to what's going on down south here. I wonder if we'll see something happen. What's interesting though is we got one area of rotation here, one here, and then the one that's warned. Whoops. And then the one that's warned up here. And now they just moved, which is awesome. Oh, there we go. There's the new couplet right there. So we had a new couplet just to the the northeast of Pawpaw, right there. So that's gonna be northeast of Pawpaw, southwest of Shabona, and then this DeKalb storm is looking impressive. It is starting to hook up. However, it's gonna get choked off by this other storm here in a little bit. So if there's gonna be anything, it might be brief, honestly. But hey, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah, this thing it's hooking up. I think that's the new storm. It's a new one to look at, because look at the velocities on the one storm that we had a tornado on. It's gone. There's the new tornado warning, right there. It's coming in. I wonder if we're gonna get that. Let's see. Yep, there you go. That's the brand new tornado warning they're looking at flashing right now. Radar indicated rotation.
The National Weather
Let's listen to
Service
this
in
here.
Chicagoland
So,
issued a tornado warning for southern DuPage County in north
yep,
central
that's on the
Illinois
screen now.
until
You see it.
7:15 p.m. At 6:27 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Paw Paw, or near Shibona, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those
So yeah, none of these somehow are confirmed. I'm just gonna run through them. Radar indicated. Yeah, these are all radar indicated somehow. Okay, forget what I said about the southern storm here. This one's recycling. You see that hook? It's gonna recycle here. So yeah, another tornado warning now. So that's gonna be. Let's just flip it over to Lewis now. That's going to be for Shibona, Waterman, and Hinckley, right along Route 30. And that's going to be for this hook right here over Paw Paw. And we have that identified right there. It's a pretty classic. Not really, actually. It's well defined. I'll say that. Well defined hook. So it's going to be right near Shibona Grove. Let's just take this out here. I'm actually going to get a speed first. So this is 25 miles an hour. So we got slow moving storms still. So let's put it up to the middle there, 25. So Shibona Grove 642, Waterman 654, Franks at 703, Hinckley at 709, and Little Rock at 716. These are all in Illinois. So now, that recycled then. The hail threat, I think, has actually gone down. We're gonna need a new storm to fire up if we're gonna get anything as far as hail, because that's where we saw those big hailers is when those storms first blew up. Still 2-inch hail possible though. Obviously cars in the garage and everything. So yeah, this DeKalb storm is looking impressive. We actually had a TVS on it right now. So this is going to be, I'm just going to run this out here. So this is going to be 20 miles an hour. I'm surprised how slow moving these are. I really am. So let's see here. So up the middle here, 20 miles an hour. It's going to be in one town. It's going to be at Troxel at 6:55. However, what's next up is Elburn is in the targets. Elburn, Lily Lake. I'd be looking out for that. That's going to be probably 30 minutes, probably 45 minutes actually. So yeah, man. Apparently there's 2 tornadoes on the ground up there. So it looks like this rotation's broadening out now. You see it? It was a couplet down here. Now it's a very kind of broad, straight line system. I think that's actually because look, this is return Missouri. That looks like 2 tornadoes to me. So there's a shot that is what am I saying? It's a shot that we got 2 tornadoes on that straight line spot. So I'm surprised none of these have gone observed. Maybe it's the NWS Chicago. I don't know. Because they're busy right now though. I mean they're going to be busy most of tonight. So I'm saying there's 2 tornadoes on the ground. So if you're along Route 30, Shibona, Waterman, Hinckley. You need to be in shelter. Same if you're in Troxel, even Caneville. I know it's gonna pass you guys just to the north. Caneville. I'd be in shelter. Maple Park as well. Meredith, Kalen Estates, Elburn. We've got a debris ball somewhere. I'm gonna check up on this here. Yep, debris ball. We got a tornado on the ground. Moving into just to the northeast of Waterman. We've got a debris signature. Very slight, but it is there. And I think we might even have one in Pawpaw. I think, yeah. We got at least two, possibly a third in one warning. So yeah, it's officially a confirmed tornado in DeKalb County now. Observed tornado. It's a very small warning too. Weather spotters have confirmed it. Radar has confirmed it now as well. So yeah, Pawpaw has a debris ball too. I wonder if this is gonna hook up down here. This little system down here in Pawpaw, we're gonna look at this and figure everything out. So yeah. Anyways, that's the word right now. So we got at least two tornadoes on the ground, possibly a third right next to the Pawpaw storm, which is right here. Very interesting setup. Quite the setup, I'm gonna be honest. Wow. Yeah, I mean that's a debris ball. That is probably also a debris ball right there. Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. So we definitely have one, probably a second, possibly a third. So basically, like if you're in, hold on, where's my pen? Like if you're up here, like you got tornadoes coming your way. We got official tornado damage out of Anawan. We saw this tornado, we tracked it. There's the first reports of damage. Looks like someone's farmer's shed collapsed there. So we do have damage. That's probably at least the F1. We've got an official tornado report now. That's the first official one, 2 miles northeast of Waterman. What is it? The TVS has weakened, which is good. But we've seen things recycle, and we've seen it happen a lot so far. So I would not underestimate this at all. Yeah, we've got 2 areas of rotate. We have definitely one strong one right on top of Shabona Grove, and then one coming into Shabona. So yeah. Yeah, we got damage now. Here's like the full thread here. Right there. So there's the damage. This is what could be happening up here in Waterman and east of Pawpaw. Right along Route 30. Right there. So the sounding in, I think this is Central Illinois. Cape is down. The cold front's moved through already. So yeah, and we're gonna see this thing. We're not gonna get very accurate reports of a tornado or of a debris ball because this is going over farm roads. I mean, this is all farm roads out here. So there could be still something on the ground. This is looking like it's coming towards Chicagoland Estates at the moment. So yeah. I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. This right here is turning a lot more linear right now. Which is, depends on who you ask. Good, not good. It's kind of merging into one big system. As far as MCS, who knows? It's whatever. So yeah. Shabona Grove, it actually looks good. It for being a kind of a straight line thread, it looks good. I'm gonna be honest. Things are very good. Um, so yeah, I think it's coming into one now. There's your couplet right there. It's coming into Waterman. It's gonna be pretty close to Waterman. So if you're in Waterman, get to shelter. That's all I got. Oh, don't want to do that. So yeah, as far as the DeKalb storm, which is really like middle of nowhere storm, it's probably recycling. That's my guess. Is it's recycling. So So yeah, this whole system is big. Um. So yeah, it's we got a big system. The tornado threat for Chicagoland is real. It is real tonight. Um. So yeah. Did I really spell the stream wrong? Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. You're kidding. I had this thing spelled wrong the whole time. Oh man, that sucks. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, this is an interesting setup now. Do you see how this storm is setting up? So yeah, we got the one down here that's coming into Waterman. It's gonna be very close in water. It's either gonna be a direct hit or it's gonna go like just to the northwest. And then DeKalb, we're gonna figure it out. We need a new scan. That's what we need. We got a new reflectivity scan. We need a new velocity scan. There it is. That is getting stronger. Waterman, you're getting in the targets. There's a lot of lightning going over right now too. Just FYI, that's what's going on. So, yeah. Ooh, there's that thunder. Starting to hear it. So yeah, I'm looking at this Waterman storm. The DeKalb system, it doesn't look good. It's kind of weakened. Although on the northern side, it might do something. Really, let's pan this out here. I think up along here is where you're gonna see something, unless you get some really good outflow and it wraps around this way, which I doubt it. I really do doubt it. Just because of how the storm mode is going, because you see, all of it's up here, so that's what we're looking at. This whole thing down here is weird. It's almost, I don't want to say this, but it's getting close to a Woodridge setup. It's like embedded supercells. It's close. It's very close. So yeah, I'm surprised that this storm isn't on the ground. I mean, you look at it's hard to find the couplet in there, but it's once you turn to the velocity, it's there. Like hold on, your inflow or your outflow, and then your inflow right there. Yeah, it's getting stronger too. It's tightening up. Same with up here. You got a new couplet now. I think it's either gonna be Elburn or split Elburn and Maple Park. It's gonna be right up here. So yeah, good thing these are slow moving. So yeah, this thing's looking, this Waterman storm is looking good. By the way, the tornado warning storm down here has expired. Those storms are weakening off. P-Dog! I don't know who that is. Who's Mr. Pibb? Dr. Pepper's better. I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, so I want to see what this does down south. We've obviously got probably a tornado in Waterman, recycling tornado, Maple Park, Elburn, Caneville area. Down here, I think, is where we're gonna see our next area of development. Again, we'll just have to see how it goes. It's open because look, these storms are gonna possibly die out soon because look, the cold front's gonna take over this line. It's got nothing down here. It's got all this energy to use up, even though it's dark, obviously. Oh, this is Mr. Pibb is definitely Kenny. I can confirm that right now. So yeah, that's the word right now. But overall, this is like classic. I wouldn't say classic. This is just a big setup. Which it's what the models suggest. Like it was, we're gonna see some mergers today. So I'm not too surprised. I was surprised at how early and how far to the west we were seeing activity. So we just hit 2 hours on the stream time. So there's that. Oh man. So let's continue here. Yeah, so honestly, we're starting to see some weakening at Waterman. It's gonna be a linear storm mode. Thanks for the support, Mr. Pibb 14. Love it. Anyways, so we got this now. This concerns me a little bit more. Maple Park is up here. This is where our recycled couplet is going. You make your estimate. Does it go this way? Based off the polygon, that's what it looks like it's going to do, but there's a shot. If you're in Maple Park, get in shelter. I know you're not in the warning. That was a very big bolt of lightning that was over my head. Wow. That's awesome. Sectionals going on in Chicagoland. Not good. Not good. They need to stop the games. It's probably basketball. Sectionals in Chicagoland tonight. Not good. Because then you got a gym full of people. It's not a good combination. Gym full of people in a tornado is no buena. No buena for sure. I think, if anything, Waterman got spared. If anything was on the ground, it missed Water. It either lifted before Waterman or it's going to miss Waterman completely because we're seeing a recycling now to the south. So that's where the new couplet's going to be. This is still along Route 30 and I think Hickenley. I think we're starting to see something down to the south here because, look, this whole kind of push is getting further down this way. New severe thunderstorm warning now this includes Northville, Millington, Plano, Yorkville, Oswego. There's a severe thunderstorm warning. There it is. It is on the screen. All right, here we go. Let's listen in.
The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a
tornado possible, by the way.
Warning for Kendall County in northeastern Illinois, northeastern LaSalle County in north central Illinois until 7:30 p.m. At 6:45
Okay, new tornado warning has been issued as well.
Located along a lot near Waterman to near Leland, moving east at 45 miles per hour.
So we're about to get that. That's includes Maple Park. It's going to be Kane, Illinois, Kane County. So this includes Caneland, Elburn, Lily Lake, Maple Park, basically. I don't know what they're doing with this polygon. I'd make that a little bit further to the north. Oh, whoops. Although, honestly, I think that could strengthen into something right there. Yeah. Okay. So that's the new tornado warning. This actually has a very nice hooking motion. It's hard to see. But yeah, the warning is tornado possible. So if you're Yorkville, Oswego, tornado possible. So when when the rain starts coming down, get to shelter because tornado possible tag on it. So it's you might get a very brief tornado and you could see a lot of damage. So we're about to get another tornado warning right here. Here we go. This is the tornado warning. It is not observed yet.
The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a tornado warning for West Central
So yeah,
County
here it
in
is.
northeastern
This is
Illinois
this warning right
until
here.
7:30 p.m. At 6:45 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Maple Park or near the Cow, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those
I'm gonna update the title of the stream here. Maybe we'll get some more views out of it.
Vehicles will occur.
So we have not on the ground for this Elburn storm. Radar indicated rotation. We should know pretty quickly once it's on the ground. But we'll figure it out. So we've got this is going to be another one of those kind of training cells here because you've got Waterman and Caneland, Maple Park, whatever you want to call this. One of those. So yeah. QLCS couplet down here too. This is going to be south of Waterman coming into Hinckley. One of my teacher's names is Finkley, so I can do that now. I can do that properly. So yeah. So we've got, what is this, 3 tornado warnings now? They're all condensed within, how far is this? All condensed within like 20 miles of each other. So, yeah, we're waiting to see what they do here. We've got 3 areas of rotation. We've got the most concerning one up here in Maple Park. Then we've got this one down here to the northeast of Waterman. And this QLCS mode right here. So there could be a tornado anywhere within this area. So they're all moving like this. And I think as you get further to the north, they start fanning out. Just that's how the cold front's going, because the cold front, it's kind of wrapping like that. So we're seeing differing storm motions just as you go. Thank you. Thanks. Good weatherman, apparently. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Keep it going. We're gonna be here as long as possible, unless I have to, shelter, because I'm gonna get hit by a tornado if I do. Hopefully not. We obviously hope not. Big lightning. There's been lightning for the last 30 minutes. It's been like on top of me, even though there's no weather. It's not even. It's close, but it's like that's the precipitation. This is starting to get a couplet here out in front. WGN is now, Tom Skilling is doing his final severe weather coverage tonight. This is it for Tom Skilling. So you guys want to watch him, WGN 9 News, it's got cable. I think it's on YouTube actually. I don't know. Tom Skilling is doing his final severe weather broadcast tonight. I was thinking like July 12th was probably his last one, and then here's tonight. Must be February 27th. Maple Park is looking good for a tornado. So we're going to keep an eye on things. We don't have anything confirmed yet. Because if you look at the correlation coefficient, which basically tells us where the debris is going to be, we got nothing. So it's going to happen quick if there's something. Okay. Say less. Tornado. Right there. That's a tornado. I have no clue where this is, actually. But apparently, That is Brandon Kopic. That is the southern storm. There's a tornado on the ground to the northwest of Sandwich, southwest of Hinckley, southeast of Waterman. It's going to be right here. There's that notch right there. It's almost a hook at this point. So we have a tornado on the ground. I'm going to call this tornado on the ground. It's not confirmed yet, but I'm going to say tornado on the ground. So if you are, yeah, look at that. That's a coupler right there for sure. Look at that. If you're in Sugar Grove, you got a tornado coming towards you. This is going to be basically right on top of the Aurora Municipal Airport. So yeah, if you're Fox River Valley, first time saying that. I don't like saying that. Fox River Valley, loaded gun situation for a tornado right now. I'm gonna say that. This is stuff I don't say very often, but it's true. It's happening. It looks like as far as velocities go, the best one is by far the Maple Park storm. Tornado warning, just the new one now. I don't know where this is. Let's listen in. Oh, okay, that's up north. Carpentersville. That's for Pingree Grove, I think. Either right here or here.
Northern Kane County in
Yeah, Northern Kane County. That's up here.
Until 7:30 p.m. At 6:52 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Pingree Grove or near Elgin, moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation.
So that's not confirmed yet. Just to put that out there, it's not a confirmed tornado. We actually have no confirmed tornadoes. However, I think this one down here in Hinckley is on the ground. Based off of that one screenshot, I think we got one on the ground. So that's again radar indicated rotation. Somebody needs to put out like a report on this or something for this storm, because that screenshot, I'm gonna show you guys it again. That looks like a pretty large tornado. So that's south of Hinckley. We've been saying Hinckley a lot. Okay, here's what Reed Timmer's seeing. I don't know where this is. That's Reed Timmer. Actually, I might have it. That's honestly. Let's take a second look at this. That's ground contact. That's another tornado on the ground. New tornado warning is about to come out. This is going to be Oswego, Aurora, Sugar Grove, North Aurora. New tornado warning. It's going to be like Sugar Grove, Aurora, North Aurora. Here's the new tornado warning for Oswego, Aurora, Sugar Grove, North Aurora. I wouldn't be surprised if sirens start going off. But we'll see.
The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a tornado warning for northern Kendall County in northeastern Illinois, southern Kane County in northeastern Illinois, until 7:30 p.m. At 6:54 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located.
And this is going to be radar indicated, if I believe.
Moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated.
So yeah, radar indicated rotation. But we do have a tornado warning in effect. Just because I know we got a lot of people that I know in the warning. This includes Oswego, Kane County, Kendall County. You see it on the screen right now. Those of you in Churchill, you're in this warning. Boulder Hill, Montgomery, Aurora, like on the west side of Eola, you're in this warning. North Aurora, you're in this. Batavia, you're on the extreme north side. I think if you're in Oswego, you're going to be fine for this couplet. However, we could see something develop down south. If you're in the polygon, respect the polygon and get in the basement. Get in the basement. All right, because I know everybody here has basements, unless I think there's like some townhomes that don't have it. But other than that, we got a tornado on the ground. Actually, no, we don't. Forget about it. Why did I say that? We don't have a confirmed tornado on the ground. Very good couplet here going into Big Rock and where is this? Going into Big Rock and Sugar Grove. But again, something could develop down south. That's what I'm gonna say. So yeah, that's the word at the moment. So yeah, I need to go back here. That's where it is. I don't know if that wasn't on there before, but now it is. Um, just so you guys know. So where is... I need to crop this and send this to everybody, because... So yeah. We actually have 2 areas of rotation. These could be twins. Big Rock and Sugar Grove. So yeah, tornado warning at the moment. So yeah, if you're in the warning, get in the basement. If you hear the sirens, get in the basement. I don't hear sirens yet. I'm also barely out of this polygon here. So, okay, here's Hinkley. That's ground contact. That is Hinkley. So we do have a tornado on the ground. In Big Rock, I think it's actually north of Sugar Grove. Look at all these warnings, man. It's crazy. We've got kind of a mess of circulations up there. So, down here, I'm more concerned about Maple Park going into Lily Lake. There are the tornado sirens. You're gonna hear them. So you can probably hear them right now. Because I have the radars that I pay for, I'm fine right now. But if you are watching this and if you can hear the sirens, and if you are in the warning box, you guys need to be getting in the shelter. This is it right now. This is it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. So we have a tornado on the ground in Sugar Grove, I think. This is it. This is Hinkley, Illinois. This is going into Sugar Grove. It's gonna go North Aurora. It's gonna be North Aurora, guys. Okay. So, I do not want my volume on. I don't need the volume. Okay. So, again, we've got a tornado on the ground. It's going to be north of Aurora. It's going to go north of downtown Aurora. But the thought is, you see down here in Sandwich, this is turning into something, I think. You see where it's kinking up? That's going to go right along Route 34. I know a lot of you guys know where Route 34 is. Everyone's texting me now because I'm the weatherman. I know Oswego High School is doing baseball tryouts right now. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. So yeah, we've got at least a funnel cloud. Okay, it is observed now. I'm gonna tell you that much. Oswego is officially out of the warning. However, I think there's gonna be a new one. Okay, the tornado. It is officially on the ground. That is ground contact if I've ever seen one. None of these other ones are confirmed, so we're gonna stay on this storm. The tornado is Big Rock right now. It's Big Rock. So it's on the ground. So Big Rock either just got hit or got missed. But there is a tornado on the ground. So if you're Sugar Grove, I'm going to be watching now. Sandwich and Plano is next up, as far as where we're going to see rotation. So, you know, that's the word, at least. So yeah, again, north of Aurora, it's going to go north. Because you can see where the storm motion has been. So you see right where this couplet is. That's where we're going to see the tornado. And so it's keeping on a northern motion. So a lot of you guys that know me personally, you guys, I know the sirens are going off. Go to the basement, but there's not an immediate threat of a tornado. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be in the basement. So let's not worry too much. A tornado is on the ground. It's been observed. It's not coming for the SD 308 area. It's going to be really Sugar Grove, North Aurora, and it's gonna cross I-88 here in a little bit. These are also slow moving storms, so we're gonna know, especially down south here, which is where I'm concerned about, because you see where this is starting to hook up in Sandwich. I'm concerned that we're gonna see something that's gonna go right up like Oswego. So we're gonna keep an eye on that too. But we have a confirmed tornado, Sugar Grove. It really north of Sugar Grove. They're turning the sirens back on again. Probably because it's been upgraded to be observed. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't gotten anything new as far as a warning. So it's really, we'll see. But again, the current threat right now is to the north. But I'm saying if you're Oswego, Aurora, we're going to watch this cell down here to the south. Because it's got the chance to produce. I mean, you look at this whole line of storms, they all got tornado warnings except for down here. Also, if you got cars parked outside, bring them in. 2-inch hail. Easy. Possibly higher in localized areas. So that's the word. Again, confirmed tornado in Big Rock. It just went through Big Rock. It's going to be moving between. It's actually going to be up in like the Blackberry Woods, right across Route 47 and 88. It's going to the north. You can see where it's kind of notching up here. That's your tornado is going to be right in here. It has been observed as well. So, but then the next spot that we're looking at is going to be down here, right around Sandwich. This is probably the first time I've seen chasers like these icons down here. These guys are chasers. I don't think I've ever seen them this close to me. I'm going to be honest. So yeah. Okay. Look at this radar update. That right there is a hook, and it is on top of Plano. If you're in Yorkville, please go to the basement. If you're in Oswego, please go to the basement. We have developing rotation in Plano. It is like, now it is real. I hate to say it because I don't want to, like fearmonger or anything, but we've seen hooks like this that have produced tornadoes. Like, this is the beginning of circulation right here. So, I mean, if you're, we're gonna keep an eye on everything, okay? I wouldn't say to panic because we don't have anything yet, but we're keeping an eye on this, and if anything happens, it's gonna be fast. And if you're not in the basement and this thing touches down on top of your house, what are you gonna do? It's like you're gonna be out of options until it's over. So, and that might be too late. So I'm keeping an eye here in Plano. Let's see if we can get some cameras on this. Brad Arnold has it. Can't really see much. I'm gonna go back to. Oh, there goes my sirens. Again. You just have to listen to the sirens the whole night. Can't really see much right now. I mean, it's not really the best. Okay, if you can hear the sirens right now, please be in your basement. I'm not in my basement because I'm tracking it for you guys. It's going to be serious if I go to my basement because now it's an actual threat. The last tornado, which almost went over my head, I wasn't in the basement. Um, yeah, treat if you're in Oswego or Yorkville, treat it as a tornado warning. New severe thunderstorm warning now, which includes all of Chicagoland. This is 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and large hail as well. So there it is. It's a severe thunderstorm warning, so we don't need to listen to it. But I'm gonna draw a new polygon right there. I'm just saying that's what it's gonna be. Glad we got 7 people on. That's good. So yeah, there's the new severe thunderstorm warning on screen now. Again, all of Chicagoland basically. I think honestly we got new rotation right on top of Yorkville. Tilt 2 not supporting it, but there's a hook. We need an update. That's the thing. As far as the tornado north of Sugar Grove, which was on the ground, not going to be near us though. It's going way north right now. So, it's completely out of the way. That's what the current warning is for. But treat it as if we got something down here because I think we do. All right. So, stay in the basements. Do not come out of the basements. Stay in the basements. So yeah, that's the word right now. Anyways. So we have multiple tornado warnings. Now here's the deal. I really don't like this setup. Which is why I'm saying get in the basement, because I've said this for probably the 4th time tonight. That's a linear system. We have seen tornadoes pop up along these linear lines all night long. And we're seeing a hook down here. We're about to get an update on this too. So we're going to see. So we're gonna keep watching it. There's a lot of lightning. The sirens just went off. That does not mean get out of the basement. That does not at all mean get out of the basement. That means you need to stay in the basement for like 30 more minutes at least. If you hear them again, reset the time. It's like lightning on the baseball field. It's like every time there's a lightning strike, you got it 30 minutes. So anyways, I need this update. It hasn't updated in 6 minutes. This is at 7:08. Yeah, we've got if you don't know what I'm looking at, there's the development. So I'm putting that out there. It's you got to be in shelter because things are gonna happen very quickly at this range. It's gonna go boom, 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 and it's gonna happen very fast. So you need to be in the basements now. So yeah, that's what you got to do. This is gonna be the new area of development down here. But we're going to keep an eye on this up here. That's the update. So it's going to be right on top of downtown Oswego. Oh, man. But it looks like it's going north. However, again, if you're anywhere along this boundary here, there could be a tornado. I'm just putting that out there because it's a linear system and it's, as they say, red touching blue all across that line. You could see a small little linear system that pops up, and especially if we see a notch anywhere. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. This is about to be a new tornado warning observed. It's going to be Batavia, Geneva, and St. Charles. This is Salmonock, Illinois. No way I just did that. That's crazy. Okay. Is Salmonock down here? I'm not sure. Whoa. That's a wall cloud right there. That's on the southern side of this storm. These are still producing. I'm gonna tell you that they're still producing. Tornado warning for Kane County, Illinois. That's again Geneva, Batavia, and St. Charles.
Schaumburg, Bolingbrook, Palatine, Skokie, Des Plaines.
Haven't gotten the warning on the radio yet, but it's gonna come through. 60 mile an hour wind gust report out of Sugar Grove currently. Is that gonna get us? What? We'll see. It's go to the basement. That's my suggestion.
Go to the basement, yeah, but you're coming.
I will come in the event. So yeah, I'm getting to that point where the basement is a possibility. You see, here right over Oswego, right here. You got something wrapping up. That is. Let's see. Let's listen. Where is this? I think that's up here, but I'm just gonna make sure.
The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a tornado warning for southeastern King County in northeastern Illinois until 7:30 p.m. At 7:11 p.m., a tornado-producing storm was located near North Aurora.
Okay, so that's the new system. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue here. Oh, come on. There we go. Everyone's getting on the stream now. Let's go. Getting more people. All right, let's continue here. So, I'm just updating everyone who is close to me. So again, we could see a tornado anywhere along this line. There's one up here for sure. That's moving into either St. Charles, Geneva, or Batavia. But we could have something anywhere out in this zone. So again, you got to be in the basement. That's the word right now. There's a lot of lightning, so you know there's a storm. You really don't got an excuse to not know there's a storm. The sirens have gone off, which means you should be in the basement already. Again, I'm not, because I know what I'm looking at right now, and I understand the weather a lot more than most people. So EAS is going off. So, however, I don't think it's down here. They actually just, never mind. It maybe it updated. Okay, never mind. So, let's see. This is such a dynamic system. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on things here. Okay. Just keeping an eye on things, I guess. Let's check back up on the stream, just make sure no one's going nuts. Okay, what's the latest update? Just had a shelter in place at Crunch. Yep. That's what they should be doing. That's exactly what should be going on. If you're anywhere, Aurora, Oswego, even like Naperville, Warrenville, be in shelter. There should be a warning on this Oswego storm, because look, it's starting to kink up again. All right, and that's going to be right along Route 34, like dead center, where everybody I know lives. So we're keeping an eye on everything, but it's hooking out right there. It's actually just to the north of it, but then there's going to be something behind it. So I would not play around with this, by the way. Right on top of Oswego, okay, like. Anyways. So yeah. I'm gonna keep an eye on this because we've got a lot of stuff happening. So yeah. Apparently, Oswego baseball is still doing their tryout mid tornado. That's awesome. It really isn't. That's why they're kind of bad. Anyways, so right now we have no tornado warning. Hold on. Apparently, there's a new one. Cook County, Lake County, McHenry. That's up here. New tornado warning for Barrington, Lake Zurich, Cary. That's way up north. And I'm speaking for the Oswego, Aurora, Plainfield area because that's where like 7 out of 8 viewers on the stream right now are located. So that's what we're keeping an eye on. Let's see if we can get some video. It's from Vince Welty. That's got a good structure on it. So this is, let's see, can I go full screen on this, please? Please. Not seeing much there. It's gonna try. I'm gonna say that. That won't do much. Yeah, they're driving away from this thing. So let's think here. There we go. So we got a wall cloud coming in on the southern side of this thing. That's gonna, again, right on top of Oswego. Again, I'm not saying there's a tornado, but we've got rotation. Especially right down here. It's being very dynamic with us right now. New severe thunderstorm warning for Winnebago. Tornado warning now. I think that's the new one. I'm gonna make sure. Cook County and DuPage County. So that's right there. That's not us. No, but I don't go like this, but I am. Yeah, it's northwestern DuPage. My next guess would be the new one. The new one is, if there is a new one, it's gonna be here. So, again, if you're in Oswego, in Aurora, Plainfield, like if you're in the 308 area where I know you, be in the basement still because it's, again, like I've said, if it's gonna happen fast. It's gonna be right along 71 and 34 here. So, I mean, it's got a lot of energy to produce something here. You see how much nothingness there is. It's using all the energy that's out here, and there's gonna be something. If it decides to wrap up and start rotating, it's gonna be there. So that's what's gonna happen. So yeah. We're waiting to see what the velocities do. We haven't gotten an update. Yeah, it's been 2 minutes, so it's fine. Here's the 720 update. So I'm just gonna look here and see if I can get another eye on this thing. Really not much that we can see. They're far away from this thing though. As far as being down south here, these guys are about to be right under it, and I'm really not seeing much there either. Now, as far as up here, again, anywhere along this line, there could be something. It's going to be close. It's going to happen in just a couple of minutes. Like if you're in Oswego, you're getting it right now. I don't think there's rotation there. However, it could happen pretty quickly. See, where is that? We got small bit of rotation up here still. That's where we had an observed tornado earlier. I think it's lifted now, which is good. So they need to the velocities are way ahead of this thing too. So it's going to be on the front side of this storm, as we can see. And stay in the basement. Stay in the basement as this passes over, because you never know. Plus, you have big hail, so if you're sitting next to a window and you get hailed through your window, it's like, what's the point? You know, now you got glass all over you. So, tornado or not, be in the basement. Crazy thing though, if you guys are stressed out and you don't like the tornadoes, there's going to be snow in a couple of hours, so just don't even worry. You'll get your snow back. It'll probably snow through tonight. So, is your on-screen clock supposed to be frozen? Is it frozen? I think it is. Let's see if I can get that updated here. Yeah, the clock is not updating, so that sucks. Thanks, Uncle Joe. I didn't know that. It's been down for now. Ooh, big lightning. It's been down for 3 hours, basically as long as I've been streaming. Didn't notice it. So, yeah. Everyone's tired of snow. So I'm still gonna watch this. If anything's gonna happen, gonna be very brief. Yeah, no, not a priority, especially in this situation when there's this kind of weather about to be on top of me. Definitely not a priority. I'm not gonna fix it until whenever I stream next, probably, because I'm too focused on this. South of Yorkville looks interesting. So that's kind of the new update. So yeah, I think we're just gonna keep an eye on things still. However, it looks like it's gonna be fine. We're not seeing any crazy kinks or anything, which is good. Certainly good. That's what we want. But again, stay in the basements, because you don't want something to happen all of a sudden and now you're caught, upstairs or something. So it's not what you want to do. So yeah, so it's about to happen here. So as far as storms impacting, you might even be seeing the rain right now. I think I'm getting some light rain. So yeah, lots of thunder with this too. Lots of thunder. So yeah, looks like these storms are really starting to fan out right now. I'm keeping an eye on this Yorkville storm. So yeah, we're just waiting to see if something happens. If it does happen, it will be reported upon as soon as possible, so you guys can get it. I'm looking outside to see if I can see anything, because I don't have the best view, because my chair looks to the northeast, and the storms are coming from the northwest. Starting to rain a little bit now. So now let's think here. Yeah, February. Crazy that we're getting tornadoes at this time. So it looks like this linear threat is, assuming it goes over fine here. Now we're looking at Yorkville, all right, because that's going to be the next spot to look at. Looks like there's also some firing behind the line in Rockford somehow. So yeah, That's just straight. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. We're just gonna keep an eye on things. I'm watching the Yorkville storm because now we're seeing some hookage this time around. As far as it producing, who knows? So yeah, you're probably gonna see some rain, see some thunder, possibly some hail. Tornadoes, however, which is I know everyone's gonna be worried about it. Doesn't seem to be a huge deal at the moment. So, you know, looks like the Elgin storm is wrapping up. We're keeping an eye on Yorkville now. Because initially this was a behind the line thing, but remember I said it's got all this energy down here that really hasn't been used. So yeah, it sounds like the southern side of this threat is finally starting up down in Missouri. Like extreme southwest Missouri, basically. So yeah, that's kind of the word at the moment. So yeah, especially up north here, that turned into a very linear threat, which is why round one you're still stuck at crunch. That's crazy. No, actually, not really. I say that's crazy. It isn't. They're doing what they should be doing. Because there was just a tornado warning. It did expire. But if there's a new one, it's going to be fast. As far as like warning issued to you got to be in ground. So look, you got something happening here. Right here. I'm keeping an eye on this. It hasn't updated in 2 minutes. And the reflectivity has updated now. So I wonder if we can get anything higher up there. Possibly something upper level. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna keep browsing around some of the radars. We don't got anything there. Nothing there that we can tell. So it's really like the best one's Davenport, basically. Maybe a little bit there. But this is the prime time for the tornadoes. So it's maybe something going on here behind Boulder Hill. I think that's just something to do with the winds. We'll keep an eye on it though. Tornado got to go to the basement mid Fortnite game. Sometimes that's what you got to do. So yeah. So Chicago Midway just got shut down by the looks of things. Joe Grimm got his Fortnite game interrupted. How sad. Yeah, O'Hare and Midway are ground stop mode right now. So I'm sure they're going to start to divert guys here soon. So yeah, Midway is complete ground stop, I think. Unless they're going to try to send like eastbound departures out. Nope, they're not. They're holding people. So it's early. I think who knows though. It's I'm not sure what they're doing as far as the what they're doing at whoever it is, whatever the government aviation agency is that manages O'Hare and Midway. News to thunderstorm warning for Winnebago, Illinois. Where I'm gotta figure out where that is. I think they actually extended it. So rain's starting to pick up here now. However, no rotation. It is hooking, but we're not seeing any signs of rotation, which is good. So if it stays like this, which we're hoping it does, that's a bullet missed because it was setting up. It was looking good. It was looking like a good setup, and so far it's calmed down, which is good. That's very good. You're in the middle of building your Minecraft house. Well, sometimes the house has got to wait. The real life house is more important over the Minecraft house in certain situations. That's just how it is. So yeah. That's the word. And you can see. Let's go dual pane here. You can see where. Honestly, that might be the cold front. I don't know. Not entirely sure, but we've got stuff going on behind it too. So it's been a very odd setup today. Like, this is not your classic, supercells fire up, and you can tell basically where they're going to go and how they're going to act. This isn't one of those. New tornado warning now. This is a very large area, including Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Getting windy now too. So yeah. Never mind. Not really windy. It's raining. There's the tornado warning for the Chicago O'Hare International Airport. So yeah, it's gonna rain. It's gonna be windy. There might be some
The National Weather Service in Chicago
some hail.
Southeastern Lake
So
County in northeastern Illinois, northeastern DuPage County in northeastern
yeah,
Illinois,
this is
northwestern Cook County in.
that includes Chicago O'Hare, so that's not for us, which is good. So yeah, we're watching to see what happens behind it here. Because now, it's going to start hailing. So don't come out of the basements yet. It's going to hail. So, Anyways, let's see what's going on. Oh man. So yeah, that's a very large tornado warning because there's lots of convection going on. Well, it's got a small kink here, right over 75th and 59. We're gonna keep an eye on that because I know this area specifically between 75th Street and Boughton Road has seen their fair share of QLCS tornadoes. They got an EF3 in 2021 from a QLCS tornado. It was like 11 o'clock at night, so I wasn't tracking that one. Wish I got it, but it's whatever. We got 12 people on stream, by the way. That's big. Big numbers. Very big numbers. Nice to see. Very nice to see. So we really don't have anything new. This is the current view at Chicago O'Hare. Planes are ground stop. Now they're under tornado warning, so that it's reasonable. It's what they should be doing. So let me just look here. So it looks like the tornado threat has moved off to the north. So far, unless it tries to do something down here, which it might. Well, we're gonna look at that. But as long as this passes, which it looks like it's going to, we just dodged a bullet. Just dodged a bullet. I'm gonna tell you that. Don't come out of the shelters though, because there's still hail coming. It's gonna be looks to be the backside of the storm, about 1 inch hail. I mean, look, this thing was set up to produce for a while, and it dodged a bullet. So I think the tornado threat for this storm is over. Hopefully, do not get out of the shelters though, because there is hail coming, and it might be hailing on you right now. So don't mess with anything. Stay down there until this is gone. Man, that was close. That was close. So now we'll see what it does past us. There's some wind right now. It's raining pretty hard. There's a lot of lightning. Hail is coming in shortly. So yeah. Hunkered down in the Goon Cave currently. I'm not sure if that's good or not. It's like Goon Cave. I don't even know. Who knows? Goon Cave, Man Cave. Who knows? As long as you're hunkered down and you're underground, that's good. Wait till this thing passes, because what you don't want to do is walk upstairs and walk into hail hitting your windows and whatnot. Especially with those 2-inch hailers. It looks like 1 inch, but yep, and it's hailing. So I'm gonna go watch the hail. I'm gonna be right back. Okay? I'm gonna be right back. Don't leave. Stay in your basements. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this. Hey guys, I'm back. There's a lot of lightning, but a little bit of hail. And that was about it. So, I think we are basically done here. Got some hail. None of my windows are broken, thankfully. Um, so yeah. So, let me just check up on the stream here because I was obviously gone. I wonder if you guys could hear it. Yeah, hail has been wild. Oh, I don't want my voice. Please don't do that. Thank you. Still some rogue hailers coming in, but we got nothing crazy. But it was hail, so that's severe thunderstorms. So that fits the criteria. Obviously, is hail. So now, still a very linear storm mode, and we still don't have anything going on down south. It's been a bust down there. Just FYI. So up here, I was just looking at WGN. So we have an observed tornado, which I think is right here over Palatine. Just by the looks of things, looks like Palatine. Because of... Hold on. Because of the TVS on this. So, that's what we're looking at. Good thing we're not tracking weather in Indianapolis because the weather radar just went out. Apparently. So, anyways, I'm still gonna keep an eye on things down south here, as far as where it's gonna go. But they missed on this tornado threat because let me just show you. Okay, they never mind. Of course, they extended it right at the end. But they were saying all day that it was gonna be like down here. And there's nothing. Unless, of course, this turns into different system, obviously. So yeah, that's we'll see. People are so confused as to why nothing's happening in like Indiana and the Ohio Valley. Who knows? But Chicago got weather, so that's cool. I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is the first time I've seen a chaser in Plainfield. That's crazy seeing Plainfield, Illinois on a chaser cam. I mean, it's just like that's crazy. That's when you know the weather's serious. So we're seeing if anything's happening with this storm down here. As you see, you got a little bit of a outflow and a little bit of an inflow. Couplet. So who knows? Who knows? We're not seeing anything as far as damage. Yet we just had the one report from Sugar Grove. I think. I'm sure it'll come out as the night goes on. So. But yeah. 1.25 on the hail in what is that? That's Ogden and Hoffenrichter. So pretty close. If you guys know where that is. I'm sure a lot of you know where that is. If you're still watching, I gotta check up on the stream. We're down to about 8. Which is still a lot from my standards. So yeah, you guys are pretty well out of it now. So you can get out of the basements. Don't go outside though, because there's still a lot of lightning. You might get struck by it. But as far as that, you guys are fine. And I know a lot of you guys, now that the threat's over, you're going to be leaving the stream. You're going to get back to your regular scheduled programming. So if that is what you guys are going to be doing here in the next couple of minutes, I want to thank you guys for watching. No, I'm not going anywhere. I always say this when I'm done, but thanks for watching if you tuned in to see this thing come through. So that's like the most I've had in a long time. Very, very long time. We had at once 12 people on. That was good. So I wanna thank you guys for that. So you guys are out of the blue or out of the soup for right now. If anything happens, I'll probably be here. If some pops up back here again, I'll be here. So if you guys are gonna go, you guys can do that now. So yeah, just don't forget to subscribe. That'd be nice. Anyways, let's continue. So we have Something going on down here. It's possible. We'll see what happens. As always, yep, of course. Whenever the weather comes, the weatherman's on it. I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna keep an eye on these storms because they extended this watch down south. I think. I'm not sure. It might have been like that before. I can't remember. It's been 3 hours. So, this tornado warning up here is radar indicated. Oh man. So, there ain't much going up here. So yeah. We're just gonna keep an eye on things. This is getting really close to the radar. So let's flip it over. You see Lewis is right there, and the velocity scans are getting out of whack. So, we're gonna figure out here. Let's use, we're either going Team Midway or T O'Hare. Base velocity, it looks like we don't got much. Maybe down here though. Something going on basically right over the airport. So like Lewis isn't gonna pick this up. So yeah, and we don't have a tornado on the ground up here. So there's that too. And yeah. There's Lewis here. This is what the storms are doing now. It's a big linear system. The cold front is really caught up with it now. So we have now the southern part of this is finally firing up here. Finally getting going. Here's mesoscale discussion number 167. Watch likely 95% severe thunderstorm. Severe threat will increase overnight with Boeing segments and supercells. A new tornado watch is likely. So, if you look at this too, this might kind of deceive you, and it might look like the storm is rotating around the back of it. It's not. It's just Boeing. It's an MCS. So, it's really hard to tell what's going on with these velocities because it's the radar's right there. So, yeah, we'll figure it out, I guess. Right? It'll happen when it happens. Yeah, now we're down to 3. Once I told everyone they could leave, it was like, yep, see ya. They're all out of there. So Oswego baseball did not get killed by the storms, unfortunately. So yeah. I'm probably not gonna cover the southern threat, just because I gotta go to bed. I'm so tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. today. So yeah. What I do want to look at really quickly is the temperature, because the cold front has now moved through. It's still 63. So it's gonna get there, I think. Here's the damage in Sugar Grove. Was I on that thing the whole time? You're kidding me, right? That sucks. Anyways. Here's what we're looking at. This is kind of a higher definition look at everything, just because it's on the terminal radar at Chicago O'Hare. O'Hare's getting slammed at the moment, actually. So they're in a ground stop right now. So yeah. There's the damage. It looks EF0. So probably pretty brief. We didn't really have anything big today. It was all it was really. Hold on. I'm just figuring some things out. Whoa! Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Look at that. Did you see that? Something's happening. I think we got something going on down here. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. We're down to one tornado warning, so it's you know, that's what it's doing. But let's see what Midway's at. It might be closer. I don't know. There's some right on top of the airport, and if you're on the radar, you're not seeing this because, look, it's just that's the radar, So I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing right on top of the Lewis University. So who knows? All right, that's interesting. We're gonna see how this develops here. This was in Geneva, Illinois. This was a tornado warned storm, which I think was confirmed for a couple of minutes prior. Look, you can see the large mesocyclone on that. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the wall cloud right there. I know it's low quality, but you can see it. There's a little bit of rotation on there. So, anyways, let's go back to the velocities here. This is an interesting setup. I'm just saying that. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna see. Hold on. It's an interesting setup here. Right on the southern end of this storm, of course, you can't see it. It's getting cut off completely by the radar. I guess you could also use like T. O'Hare, but Chicago O'Hare is getting slammed as we speak. Pretty large hail just to the north of Romeoville. So, whoa, that is windy. I'm gonna show you guys this video here. Hit how low quality it is. I think there might be something down there. Maybe not. That's what went over. Right there. It looks like there might have been something. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. But you could see it there. Just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Okay. Here's what the Hinckley storm looked like. There's the tornado right down there. So, there's a lot of lightning on this thing too. So no wonder everybody's able to confirm it. It's just there's so much lightning. So again, it's good to confirm, but So if you weren't outside for this, hopefully you were not outside for this. But I mean, look at that. So this is coming in. This is taking aim on downtown Chicago at the moment. So we're still not gonna have anything from Lewis here for a little bit. We're not gonna, especially on the southern side of this, we're not gonna have much. But I think overall the tornado threat is finished. It's gonna be hail and winds now, which is why we got one. So that big severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible tag on it. It's been radar confirmed, obviously. So yeah. Anyways. Let's take a look. I'm surprised there was nothing down here, because there was supposed to be stuff down here. In fact, the worst of it was supposed to be down here, and it all went through Chicago. So, That's the word. Right now, we're starting to get something back from Lewis. It's all jargled down here. We can get a little bit better of a view up north. Um. So yeah, that's what's going on. Anyways, uh, storm radar looks like a hammer, like this up here, like the Boeing motion, maybe. I don't know. Look at the look at the hail down here. There's gonna be a lot of hail right on 55. If you're driving on 55 right now between what is that? Weber and forget it, Bolingbrook Drive. That's what it is. Big hail. Also, big hail right on top of Woodridge. So there is. Oh, I'm gonna look at this. We've got brand new convection to the south. Let's keep an eye on this. Here's this is from the news. There's more footage of it. I don't have the video, but you know, we definitely got something going on down here. This is something to keep an eye on, obviously. So, yeah, the workload has gone down a lot. We got almost 2-inch hail coming down in what was that on like the southeast side or southern side of Naperville into Bolingbrook. Oh man. So yeah, a lot of this looks to be a linear storm mode now. Um, as far as a still tornado watch, I would see down here because we're getting development down here. Like back here, I don't know. It's like what's the deal with that? Cause I don't even know. So yeah, southern part of this is gonna kind of blow up here. You can see it. It's just in the last couple of minutes. What is this? We got confirmed hail report on Ogden, Andiola. You guys know where that is. 1-inch hail. Almost up to 2-inch hail again. Bolingbrook is getting slammed with hail. Like they got a hail core. Same with Woodridge and Downers Grove. Big hail. Rain's gonna be falling a lot. There's a lot of rain, especially up here, because the if you look at the storm motion, let's run this back here. Let's go 14 frames, and just run this. You can see there you're getting kind of 2 rounds. One's obviously the severe weather. You already got the first round, and now it's going to be kind of a steady stream of rain coming through. So yeah, we definitely have some stuff going on down here. So I think this is gonna go off into the lake and get cut off by the cold front. It basically is now. That's why it's turned linear. So just to recap, let's go back 75 frames. I'm not sure how far that's gonna get us exactly. This is gonna be the whole thing. Here's how everything is played out. This is the night. This is how it's all happened. Right there. So you can see where the cold front caught up with us. Right as it went over the Fox River, cold front caught it, and now it's linear. We had some big stuff. We had some large hail right at the start, almost 3-inch hail. It was big. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to keep an eye on this thing down here. So I mean, something going on down here too, out ahead of the line. This might be supercellular motion, as well. Who knows? We'll see. We'll just have to see. So, as far as the weather right now, let's look at the temperature. As far as it's still 60. It's supposed to really drop off, like right around now. I'm surprised it hasn't. But that's whatever, right? Certainly. I love how wrong Weatherbug was, or not Weatherbug. I love how wrong Apple Maps or Apple weather is. They have good forecasts, but their future radar sucks. But too many people rely on it. I mean, think about it though. The models that we had sucked too, because it was supposed to be like 2 storms up here, and then the rest of it was out here. And look what happened. We got storms here. So models were wrong. Anyways, here's the current view in Chicago. So storms are coming in at the moment. But yeah, the workload just got a lot lighter. So there's that. Whoa, Griffin Lavery got big lightning. So yeah, that's the word. Apparently there's power outages here in Chicagoland. I'm gonna take a look at this. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting to see what the storms are gonna do. So they're gonna come into Chicago. They're not gonna be too strong. It's gonna be hail and some winds, and that's it. The O'Hare radar is getting slammed right now. So apparently, let's see. 10 people without power in Will County. So, not very many. 1 person without power in Will County. So, not much going on. Power outages are really not crazy. ComEd, of course, has 2,000 people without power. It's going to happen. For obvious reasons, it's ComEd. ComEd sucks. They're annoying. Just for existing. So we're going to keep an eye on these southern storms here. These are new. See, I'm going to break this down here. So basically, this line of storms up here, this is merged. These were supercells beforehand. Now they're one big line. Now we got some new stuff popping up. So, who knows? Who knows? That's about it though. Ain't much. So yeah, the tornado warnings are basically done. There's one in Waukegan, which looks. Hold on, let me go to Lewis. It's basically done. It's almost done. It's for Chicago, which means I'll probably be done soon, because yeah, you know what I mean. 2-inch hail reports out of Woodridge. Looks about right. Hopefully, our airplanes at Cloud did not get smoked, because most of our planes can be put in a hangar, but there's some that just sit on the ramp. As you can see, This is during the daytime, though. So, Cloud International Airport, hopefully we got airplanes to fly in tomorrow. I think we'll be fine. Like, I can definitely fly. Worst comes to worst, I can fly 504 Foxtrot Alpha and 3650 Papa. Because those two are definitely in a hangar. We can also fly the Diamond DA-20. Those two I know are definitely in hangars at like all times. My favorite bird 96180 might have been crushed. Who knows? I'm sure Wayne's out there right now trying to see what's going on. Hopefully his planes are okay. I hope they are. Really, really hope they are. Cause I'm not trying to have rates go up. These storms are firing down here. Right here at 55 and 80. These guys are firing up right now. So, just right in the past couple of minutes here. So yeah, that's the word. So yeah, Chicago's gonna get hit by basically a mesoscale system, and that's it. That's about it. Anyways, made it out alive of this one. Oh, that's nice. We had a large fight at a park in Chicago. Like there's not a thunderstorm coming in, you know. Crazy. So yeah, the threat is about to be over within the next hour. These storms are gonna move out of the Chicago area soon, anyways. So yeah, we've watched this thing blow up, and now it's a mesoscale system, and it's just moving through. So yeah, if anything happens, if there's more tornadoes later, then yeah, I'll be back. Good thing I don't have to be at tryouts at 4 something, and maybe it's 5:30 tomorrow. I think they start at 5:30 tomorrow. I would have only gained like 15 minutes of sleep anyways, so wouldn't have done much. So we don't have much damage at all. I really like. I'm surprised because normally, especially in a populated area, this is like instant. So yeah. Yep. Thanks for tuning in, Uncle Joe. Appreciate it very much. It was it was interesting. I had to balance like trying to relay information through the stream and also tell people, like, also tell all my friends, like, you know, go to the basement, because it's like, you know, they're asking me what's going on. I'm like, why aren't you watching the stream? I sent you this 2 hours ago. It's like, come on. So it's been an interesting night. So yeah, but glad it was good, except for the clock. Clock is, don't even know what happened with it. I'm gonna. I think we just gotta figure it out. It broke. So, anyways, yeah, most everyone's heading out. I mean, we really fell off once I told everyone, hey, you're good to go. There's no more tornado threat. They were like, we went from 9 people to 3 people, pretty quickly. So yeah. Who knows? We got something going on down here. This is right across 355 at 176th Street and what is it? Cougar Road. And that's just to the east of Lockport. However, down here looks better just because storm motion. I'm gonna keep an eye on that though. I don't know what Lewis is saying about it. Cause it's all the radar's gonna be like that. Cause we're within 1 mile of, or not 1 mile. We're within 5 miles of the radar. So it's like sometimes you're too close to the radar, sometimes you're too far. Can't 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 get in between, but it's all right. We do it as long as we have radar, because we wouldn't have known there was possibly a tornado if it wasn't for this radar. So yeah. So we have zero tornado warnings. That's the first time we've had zero tornado warnings in a long time. Probably, let's see. It's the first time we've had no tornado warnings in hours. Almost 3 hours. We've had like a tornado warning, and it's finally done. It's crazy. So, yeah, we're just broke 3.5 hours. It's one of the longer streams I've done. It didn't feel like it because everything went by really quickly. Which is fine. You'd rather, not be bored for 3 hours and say, hey, there's supposed to be a tornado, but now there's nothing. Definitely didn't get nothing. Got hail. Tornadoes in other spots. It's not here, which is good. Okay. So let's see what's going on. So I'm interested in this guy down here, Rockdale, south of Joliet, because all the chasers. You see these guys? They're starting to move south. There's also stuff popping up out here. I don't think I'm gonna cover this because the whole thing was the whole coverage was Chicago. It's now been 3.5 hours, and I'm tired. Very tired. So yeah, there's that. Oh man. New severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado is no longer possible, so we got 1.25 inch of hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. There it is. On there. These warnings, they come in late a little bit. Not sure how I like that, but there's that. 1.25 inch of hail. Anyways, overall, like, the Chicago threat's done. This is gonna blow through Chicago and be done. So, look at this push. I don't know if this is real because it's on an arc off of the radar. But oh, whoa, Homer Glenn, what is that? That's interesting. See, the radar is not going to see this. Apparently this storm looks good. That's what I'm hearing. These storms are really starting to blow up. I'm telling you. Something's going on right here. Homer Glenn. That's just the thought, at least.
I'm dating my dog.
Who's Roy?
No,
Roy's in here.
no,
Wait, is
I'm not.
Roy from your school? Like, please, Roy?
Huge free agents out there.
I'm just hanging out now. I got nothing. Oh man. So yeah, I got nothing now. I'm done. Whew. Man. So yeah, we're waiting to just see what happens. We're in a kind of dead period. We got no tornado warnings. I want to see what this does, and then if anything happens here, we'll keep updated. And no one's really picking up on this, so. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know where this was. Outer Chicago, North Aurora. Wow, that's interesting. It's very interesting. So yeah. Man, I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's gonna be another long day tomorrow too for me. Oh man. Gonna be awesome. So yeah, here's kind of the word. I think Lewis is picking this up now. Yeah. Lewis has got it back now. I like the terminal radar at Midway though. That looks good. So I was never actually in a tornado warning tonight either. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but never did come to fruition. I was on the edge of one, got the sirens going off, but I was never actually included in one. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the SPC here. I just want to look at the storm reports tonight. Five confirmed tornado reports tonight. So there's that. So yeah. So this is a very embedded supercell here. So yeah, same with this one, but that's a different. This one's a different story. Hail is still coming down here as well. So, you know, there's that. What's NWS Chicago saying right now? That's the new severe thunderstorm warning that we just had. See, the Homer Glen storm is going to be interesting. Official spotter report out of Homer Glen. We got hail. So the latest update, severe threat continues across northern Illinois, northwestern Indiana, including risk for tornadoes across Chicagoland. This was 44 minutes ago. So we're definitely winding down. So crazy this is February. You know. Here's the map of tornado warnings that happened. Just for reference. You can actually see NWS Chicago the most February tornado warnings on record in one day with 10 warnings. So apparently there's 6,000 without power according to WGN. So there's that too. Hail got up to about an inch here. So a little bit of an underperformance. But you know, it's all right. You'd rather be prepared for 3-inch hail and get 1-inch hail, and rather than be prepared for 1-inch hail and get 3-inch hail, if that makes sense. If you couldn't tell either, like I'm tired. I'm very tired. So, yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, there's that. What's going on in Aurora? I'm just trying to see what's going on. Apparently we got video of the North Aurora tornado. Let's see here. There is so much lightning on this thing too. Yeah, it looks like there's a tornado in there. For a brief period, there was one. So as far as the mesoscales, there's one down there. But that's going to be a nocturnal threat, and I am not staying up that. I need to eat dinner. That's the one thing, and I have not had dinner yet. I got home at like 3 o'clock, had some McDonald's for lunch, dinner. Really lunch, because I didn't really eat much at school. And then I had like one snack right before I started streaming, and then boom, tornadoes. And then now we're three, almost 4 hours later. So, yeah. The threat is mainly over, so I'm gonna head out. I'm done. Very much done. I'm tired. So yeah. Anyways, I know there's nobody here, but if anyone comes back, thanks for watching. You guys were awesome tonight. 69 views tonight. So, thank you guys very much. If you guys want to see more, subscribe. If you like the video, you can like the video if you want. Anyways, see you guys on the next one, whatever happens. Good night. So fun.